Sir, side please. Emergency official business. Ma'am, side please. Side please. Thank you. Official business, sir. Ma'am, emergency. Please step aside, sir.
Hey, get lost. I'm waiting here, huh?
FBI, you might want to stay out of this, all right, sir? Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, please, back off. All right, I need 8 double tall.
Right here, baby. I have got the pots a brewing. I have got all the coffee in the galaxy. Do you want breakfast blend? Do you want strong blend? Do you want Tauntaun milk with it? Do you want off-world Jawa egg juice to go with it? Do you want the special 6-scale Cantina blend of coffee? Can you smell it? Can you taste it? It is time for the Market Chart Show live. It is 5:47 p.m. Eastern, and there is so much to discuss within the secondary market for Star Wars Hot Toys. Did we make history again? We certainly have breaking news within the secondary market, and not only figures going through the roof, one particular one that's going to shock you going down the tubes, baby. We're going to get into that within this episode for sure. And is Cad Bane now the #1 best-selling hot toy, even over Thor, even over Dead Strange, even over everything? Let's go ahead and dive into all of this, baby, right now. Welcome to another episode of the Market Value Chart Show right here at 6-scale Cantina. And just in case you don't know just who the heck I am the Dark Jedi, Aries Terrington, and I will be serving up all the Star Wars Hot Toys talk, along with a full panel of all of you. You get to ask the Dark Jedi, when it's just me, all your questions, and perhaps I will oblige. But you do have to wonder, am I really the Dark Jedi, Aries Terrington, or
they call him the Wizard?
You know, the Hot Toys Wizard, I think, will live on in infamy throughout the ages of the universe. And the Hot Toys Wizard has been known to take on the likeness of quite a few individuals. So is it possible that this is not the Dark Jedi, Aries Terrington, but the Hot Toys Wizard in disguise as the Dark Jedi? You will have to make that determination for sure. I will tell you this. Whoever I am feeling froggy on this fine Wednesday evening. And when I say froggy, does that mean that there is some insight, some news on the Frog Lady from The Mandalorian?
They call him the Wizard.
So listen, who knows who I am? It says right there, I guess, that I am Aries. But you have to make that call. But what you can do, no matter who I am, is tell me what table you're at, and we could see about serving you up. Who is at table 2 sitting with this guy?
This is the way.
Man, oh man, so much stuff to get into here. Secondary market madness coming off the breaking historic news from just the other day on that Tarkin and Vader 2-pack from A New Hope breaching the $1,000 tier range. If you didn't watch my last video, man, from Saturday night late, Sunday morning, whatever you call it, midnight, Saturday night, anyway, you may want to consider watching it. That 2-pack made history as only the second Star Wars release ever from Hot Toys to hit that value within the secondary market. And let me tell you, I have some other news for you today, not only in the secondary market, but in the primary market for Hot Toys when it comes to Star Wars. And you're going to get all my juicy analysis as to what it all means for now, the future, and for future, not only releases, how are they going to do, but future announcements for sure. Let's fill up table 2 again.
This is the way.
This is the way. Positivity. There's already 44 in here. Smash the like button with your finger. Doom, doing, like. Don't let my bird here go a little tweet on you. Come on. Let's see who's in the house tonight. Look who we got in here. Looks like we've got Best Car Kid, late to table 1138, saying hit that like button. 1138, you got it. Look who's sitting at this table. Skeletor. Valiant Archer Cold Brew at Table Hoth. You just had to have me play this now, didn't you?
Right, I'll see you shortly. There's a meteorite that hit the ground near here. I want to check it out. It won't take long.
And Robert Ang is in the house. Abracadabra. Wow, my buddy is now gone. Abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab you. Good to have you in here. And Paul Morales, I'll take a fill up at table 6. At table 6 is this guy sitting here today.
My powers have doubled since the last time we met, Count.
Good. Twice the pride, double the fall.
Bryce Perkins is in 6-scale Cantina at the Star Wars Cantina. The weirdest creatures you've ever seen at the Star Wars Cantina. Music and blasters and old Jedi masters at the Star Wars. Yeah. Table 66 coming right up. baby. Now, frickin' Obi-Wan series was good. Good. Ask the Dark Jedi your questions. You better start asking it. You better start asking, because I am going to get on to the news. What's up, Ash? Good to have you in here. Bryce Perkins, hit that like button, baby. Good to see you, Aries. Bryce, it is also good to see you, my friend, for sure. Thank you for hanging out in here. And the Night of Rent, 789. What's up, brother? I have an opportunity to buy a Qui-Gon for $290. Should I get it? And I say, hell yes, because that figure is going insane. You must be sitting, my friend, at table 10. So here's one just for you, baby.
There's always a bigger fish.
For sure. Eric, what is up? Can't wait for the next Star Wars Hot Toys announcements. It's coming, Eric. And putting this up onto the screen, Lane Kramer. Hello, Dark Jedi Aries. Hello, Lane. How are you? Did you wind up taking your best offer? Let me know in the chat. And Van City Collectible Gaming's in the house. What's up, my friend Aries? I need a refill at table 66. One order of Off-World Jawa egg juice. It's in the house today. Nice and chilled, baby. Ooh, that's cool. But you also dare to sit at table 66. You must be crazy. Good. Come on, there's no horror movie character that could compare. I mean, really, the dude from Saw or this guy? Good. Aye. Let's continue to go up. The collector number 1 is in the house, my good friend, Dark Cafe for me, Dark Jedi. Look, I've got the can right here, my friend, for you. It is dark. It'll help. And I'll also give you just the dark coffee you're saying here. Delicious, the collector. Good to have you in here. Night of Ren, already a refill at table 66. Come on. And single songwriter is in the house. I wonder how Qui-Gon is doing 1 week after Kenobi, and will it keep rising? We're going to get into that single songwriter. I just answered one of the questions in here on should they go ahead and spend $290. That was the Night of Ren. And again, I say yes. That's actually awesome because it is higher than that right now. I don't want to give it all away, but we're going to be getting into that. Punisher, what is up, my friend? I am glad you were in here. What is up, Xander? Good to have you in here. It looks like Andrew Welch is in here as well. Papas. Gurkmos sold my MMS 452 Vader today. Got about 500 USD for it. Let me tell you something, brother. Darth Vader is so hot. He is so hot right now. Let's fill him up at table 1 where all the Dark Lords sit.
The force is strong in this one.
And the force is strong, Papas. As you know, you just got $500 on Darth Vader, especially that Empire Strikes Back 40th Darth Vader, which you will see on the banner of this video. We're going to be talking about that. You guys want to talk about the aftermath of what is going on with figures like Kenobi's and Vader's and Qui-Gon and the Emperor and the 501sts, which were also seen a few times within this Obi-Wan series. You're going to be shocked to see how fast and how high the 501sts are rising. It's going to blow you away. And a certain thought of Grail type figure sinking. We're going to get into it for sure, my friends, for sure. Oh, my goodness gracious. DVS, let's go. Come on, Beskar Kid. What is up, my good friend? The collector number 1 says smash that like button. We already got 50 in here. I'm serving up all the coffee. Am I the Dark Jedi? Aries Terrington, as I was saying earlier in the show? Or am I this?
They call him the Wizard.
You have to wonder. You just have to wonder. And if I'm missing any of you in there, keep going into the chat. Of course, when you just got me, it's a great opportunity to ask me some questions that you do want to know. Collector Chris says, hello, Aries and everyone. They call him the Wizard. Good to have you in here, Collector Chris. Come on, Commander Crook. What's going on in here? Just a little wizard juice. A little wizard juice mixed in with some house blend 6-scale Cantina coffee. Can you smell it all the way from where you are? Commander Crook, wizard juice. It's simply delicious for sure. OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars. Let's fill him up at Table Oblivion. You know what clip I'm going to play, baby.
I'm Boba Fett. I'm here to see the mayor.
Boba Fett. Do you have an appointment?
Wizard, 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 wizard. Oh, yeah, those great Cantina member emojis. What's going on? Lane Kramer. It's sold for $8.10, but that is before taxes and $23 in shipping. $8.10 is pretty good. Aren't you glad? What did I tell you? I told you to thank goodness that the person that bought it for $725 canceled out on you, because it gave you an opportunity to basically get $100 more very, very quickly on that dark side Anakin. Look, my friend, that figure is going insane. Congrats to you for getting an extra $100. I'm glad that person didn't buy it. You can easily get 800 to any 800 to 1100 right now, at least, on that figure. And that figure is continually trending up within the secondary market for Star Wars Hot Toys. And you have to wonder, how long until Hot Toys says, okay, we saw Dark Side Anakin, a.k.a. Darth Vader, before he needed the suit, in the Obi-Wan series. How many times? Certainly way more than the KX Enforcer droid. Certainly way more than the Solo Ball. Goodness gracious. I really think you all have to be prepared to see another version of Darth Vader. Forget about calling it this dark side Anakin business, baby. Darth Vader is coming without the suit very, very, very soon. So take very good care when you're paying these prices in the secondary market. Now, it's not going to be a straight reissue. So you're not going to get that figure again. With that Mustafar base, it's just not coming. But another dark side Anakin, a.k.a. Darth Vader, and probably called Darth Vader, and not dark side Anakin, that is coming. Believe me, if you thought K2SO was high, and they gave you a KX Enforcer droid, you can bet your bottom dollar that Darth Vader, before he needed the suit, is 1,000% coming. And it's Darth Vader that's right here. And let's fill up table 66 again. Good. Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader. Bye, Darth. Only a master of evil, Darth. Do you know what whoever this guy is, the Dark Jedi, the Hot Toys Wizard, is cooking. Come on. Come on. Let's continue. I see a super chat in there. Thank you all so much for that. We will get to it. We will get to it. Lane Kramer says, so Aries, might you be able to review? We have some big, long-awaited figures, Hoth Luke, Jango Fett, Clone Wars Anakin. Which of some of these long-awaited figures do you see might go waitlist first? So you almost got me crazy there with Hoth Luke, because I thought you were thinking, Lane, that this was coming.
Right, I'll see you shortly. There's a meteorite that hit the ground near here. I want to check it out. It won't take long.
So you could thank Lane because he mentioned Hoth Luke. I filled up table 44. So you mean the other Hoth Luke? You mean like the snow speeder Luke? The Hoth Luke is coming though, baby. Table 44. It's coming. It's coming. I cannot wait. Don't sleep on Hoth Luke. Don't sleep on Jango Fett. Really don't sleep on Clone Wars Anakin. If I had to guess right now, Clone Wars Anakin is going to go on waitlist very, very, very fast. I almost lean on going to that one, Lane. And the Anakins right now are so high in the secondary market, all the while, where you can get the regular Anakin up on Sideshow right now, but it is very, very high selling. Very high selling. And remember, while it had its pre-order stint, it was very, very low. Very, very low. Very, 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 very low. Now that it's very, 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 very high, and the regular Anakin is getting very, 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 very high, and the dark side Anakin, as we were just talking about, Darth Vader without the suit, so high, I'm like, hi, baby. Like, yo, dudes, dudettes, what's going on, man? I'm so high on Anakin, yo. Just chill it out here, yo. Come on. It's high. Like high. Like high, high, high. Anakin's not going to last very long, in my opinion. Jango Fett, oof, God. Hoth, Snowspeeder Luke. Shouldn't sleep on any of those. Shouldn't sleep on any of those. Shouldn't. Darth Chopper says, smash that like button, you jabronis. Dark Jedi Aries Terrington streaming the show and doing homework tonight. There you go there, Darth Chopper. There you go. Good to have you in here, my friend. Let me go ahead and fill you up at the now famous table 2 with the dude who changed Star Wars forever, forever, forever.
This is the way.
Yeah, it sure as heck is. Oh, man. Crandall Crook goes, I'll have some of that blue milk with chocolate syrup, please. You're coming right up. Single songwriter. Click the like symbol. This is the way. Heck yeah.
This is the way.
Can never play that enough times. Can never play it enough times. AJ, what's going on? Glad to have you in here. So pumped for this awesome figures coming in the near future. Hopefully Bo-Katan this week. You may be onto something. You may be onto something, AJ. You just may be. Commander Crook says, I remember when the regular and dark side Anakin are being sold for less than retail. Yeah, boy, it's totally different now, right? OG fan with the $2 drop. You know what happens now. Listen, whenever you drop a super chat in 6-scale Cantina, I got to drop you one of these, baby. Woo-wee. Legendary Lane Kramer strikes again. Just kidding. You did good. Are we going to spill our coffee over a Bo-Katan release? Over a different release? Are we going to spill our coffee over a release from the Obi-Wan series, since you put in the super chat. You get it, my friend. I think we're going to be doing this very shortly. OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars. Come on. Come on, my friend. Thank you so much for the $2 drop. Yeah. I do think, as I went over last week, a couple of days ago, not last week, a couple of days ago, you're going to be getting about 2 or 3 Darth Vaders, I believe, from this Obi-Wan series. Definitely 2. Definitely 2. OG fan. That's 1. 2. Maybe 3. Look, you got that regular one that they showed at Celebration where I think you're getting the regular head sculpt of Hayden Christensen when he was in the back of the tank. You're certainly going to be getting a battle damage Vader. There's no way they're going to be skipping out on that. Vader on the throne, that could be a possibility worked in with something as well. Darth Vader without the suit, you're definitely getting 3. So here's a third one for you, baby. And even if you get a DX, there's not a chance in hell you're getting 3 figures in one of those. So you're at least getting 2. At least getting 2 just from this series, my man. Just from this series. Thank you so much for that. Wow. I could possibly see them doing a 2-pack for Vader. They could possibly do that, AJ. And look who's in here. One of the Wonder Twins. Ayo, what's up, Dark Jedi Aries? I don't know, Riley. How do you like your coffee, baby? I've got to brew it over here. Let me go ahead and fill you up. Better question there, Riley. What table are you and the other Wonder Twin, KG Collector, sitting at? Are you sitting at table 5 with Popsick, or 88 with the 808 Michigan Jedi, or the wife of 808 Michigan Jedi? Do I need to play this for you? And for the first time tonight, baby. Come on. If Mace gets announced, Django sells out. If Mace gets announced, Django sells out. If Mace gets announced, Django sells out. Are you talking about this, baby? You talking about that on this side of the screen? You're talking about that tease single songwriter? You talking about that epic tease that came with, what is this? The battle droid? Is that what you're talking about? And you have to wonder, was this purposeful single songwriter? Or did they have a discussion where they were like, oh, we know we're not putting out Mace. We could never put out Mace. We just don't want to make money. And it's so hard because we already have the head sculpt and it's so hard to make robes. And Star Wars just doesn't sell. I mean, even when there's Marvel movies and Marvel shows and Star Wars from 1980 comes out and sells better than all of those, we just don't want to make money. And we're scared. We're so scared to put this in the prototype photo because we know people are going to say it's never going to happen. And it's just not possible to come out with this figure. And we have to wait 10 years. And some people may be dead by then. And we're just not going to put it out. So you have to wonder, were they shaking like a leaf that they just can't do this because they don't know what they're doing? And they got their heads so far up their rear ends that they just did this by happenstance. You have to wonder. You have to wonder about, as Lane puts it, this whole thing with Mace Pancake, baby.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
The Senate will decide your fate.
I think you're talking about that guy, single songwriter. I think you're talking about Mace Windu. And yes, you could bet your bottom dollar. I don't even think, listen, it's Django Fett, single sword writer. Let me be real with you, buddy. I hear what you're saying, and you're 100% right. Mace will just totally sell him out. But I don't even think Django needs Mace to sell out. But they do put pieces together, right, songwriter? You know, that this bone's connected to that bone, and that bone's connected to this bone, and that bone's connected to that other bone. Yeah, they're connected. But Django's going to sell out regardless of when this baby comes out. But they're certainly not going to wait to tease this for the 30th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. It's coming in this anniversary, and I absolutely cannot wait for sure. Come on. Chi-Town's Collector's Closet. I'm ready to spill my coffee. What table are you sitting at, my friend? I mean, maybe you're sitting at, I don't know. Maybe you're sitting at the, a very dark table with Skeletor. I guess you could officially call this the crypt, right? Because it was teased and not out yet, even though it was just from last month. But you have to wonder. You do have to wonder, where is Mace? Where is this pancake? Yo, Aries, how's it going? Says Kobe Man. I am going good. How are you doing, my friend? Knight of Ren asks, is it possible when we wake up tomorrow, we see a Vader and or Obi-Wan from the show? Knight of Ren 789. Is this what they call you?
They call him the Wizard.
Good for Health asks, what would be a good price for Darth Maul with a speeder? There is no more a good price for Darth Maul with a speeder. I know sometimes you guys can find some of these on Facebook groups. I know I collect so many things you can on certain groups. You do roll the dice with that. There's no backup. It's just here, there. It's happening. If you can find something in your neighborhood when someone's able to meet you at the 7-Eleven, sure, you're going to get a better deal than what the market goes for. That's not really the market, though. But you really can't find a good price for Darth Maul on the speeder anymore. If you want to know what the best price would be, you can get it for $500. You just hit gold, because that's pretty much all you're going to do. Because the DX16 just by itself is going well over $400, in the $450 to $500 tier range by itself right now. So you can find that speeder for $500. That's what you're talking about. But as far as being a good price, most of the figures for Star Wars in the secondary market, my friend, good for health, are just not at a good price. With the shipper, brand new, $550, $600. Smash that like button, jabronis. Man loves the cantina. Thank you, Joe P. And I love your avatar. Come on. Old wave kid, it's announced. What is announced? Dooku and Django. There you go, baby. Dooku and Django are set for me. Continuing to go down over this. It's treason, then. Need me a Dooku. A lot of times when I needed some figures, I reach out to certain people. Remember, Ray at Hawk Wars Toys. Reach out to him. I got my A New Hope Leia. He had one there. I also got, what else did I get? I'm losing my mind right now. But I got quite a few from him. Old ones like that you're looking for. Ray at Hawk Wars. Commander Crook. Hot Toys should have included a young Boba with Django. I don't think that they needed to, but that would have been freaking cool if they would have gave you a deluxe like that. I would have bought it immediately, bro. Like I was saying, I don't think you need Mace to sell out Django. And I don't think you need a young Boba. But I sure as hell would like it And sure as heck, that base will turbocharge that Django. That's interesting there. Good. Continue to go through over this. That's what Single Songwriter says. Maybe 500 for them all with speeder. It comes down to 250 each item. The speeder's a lot, dude. The speeder's a lot. Speeder's a lot. I'd eat a Dooku. I said, take a look at the market. I think Ray at Hawk Wars has one for sale. And it said, you just made Mary's my daughter's day. Thanks, Dark Jedi. Oh, well, that's awesome. Let's fill you up at table 2. You got to wonder if the Thor is in the house watching.
This drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Another.
And are we going to get another Star Wars Hot Toys announcement? 60 in here already. Smash that like button right now. Let's continue to look through. Bo-Katan got delayed? I don't think so. We'll have to go take a look, though. Let's see what Old Wave Kid says. My payment for Bo got pushed back to August on its own. Interesting. Insane One says, feed the algorithm. Leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for all the great content. Come on. So, yeah, Single Songwriter brought this up, Mace. And is it possible that this Mace is going to get officially announced during the life cycle of this Jango Fett? And I say yes, because I believe that this guy is in the next wave of thrills. When do you think the next wave of thrills is coming? Is it going to be at that San Diego Comic-Con? I think that's what it is. Coming up here at the end of July. My very next show, we're going to be diving deep into that for sure. But you have to remember that it's not just Mace that was teased this way. And something that's going to be coming your way very, very shortly is something else that was teased and what seems like a long time ago in an announcement far, far away. Bespin Han was also teased in the same manner, but in a much, much darker time. And now that we are somewhat getting through COVID-19, you do have to wonder, is it possible that this Bespin Han, along with this Mace tease, are going to be coming very, very quickly? And I say, I'm getting a phone call from the Hot Toys Wizard. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Wizard, hey, you sound just like Samuel L. Jackson. Uh-huh. I know I'm a bad MF. I know. Absolutely. But wait a minute. People are wondering, am I the Dark Jedi or the Hot Toys Wizard? Because that would mean that you're either the Hot Toys Wizard or the Dark Jedi. Well, you change your voice, so that would mean that I'm the Dark Jedi and you're the Hot Toys Wizard? Well, no, I'm a Dark Jedi. I've got many Force powers, and I can change my voice too. If I am the Dark Jedi, I could change it to General Grievous. You must know, if you don't answer my question, that you are doomed. So you see, I have the same power too, so you really don't know just who the heck I am. Well, Mace is coming. Yes, I know. I got him right up on the screen. We're doing that right now. Mace is coming very, very fast. Really? Are you thinking it's San Diego Comic-Con, really? Or before? Well, why aren't you giving me a straight answer? Well, what about this guy? I just pulled him up over here. 100% coming now. Yes. Tell the people what? Just like they lost hope with the DX25, or they didn't know it was the DX25, the Bespin Luke, to not lose hope on Han, that he's coming too. All right, bye. There you go. It was either the Hot Toys Wizard or the Dark Jedi, Aries Terrington. We just don't know. But there's your answer on these figures. My goodness gracious. We already got 70 in here. Mandalorian Huntress is in the house. Mandalorian Huntress, did you just see I got a phone call from either the Hot Toys Wizard or the Dark Jedi? We just don't know who I am today. Hello there, Dark Jedi, Aries, and the Cantina chat. So, Huntress, you must be sitting at the most dangerous table in the Cantina. Let's fill you up at 66, baby. Good to have you in here. And my man, Primetime Reviews, is in the house. Hi, everyone. Let's all smash. Let's all hit that like button. Always good to have Primetime Reviews in here. Looking forward to having Primetime on a paddle here very shortly. Star Killer, what is going on to you? Come on. Good to have you in here. And Chris is in the house. If they announce that Mace, I'm running to the PC to order Django. Well, that's a good point that Single Songwriter met earlier. So there you go, Single Songwriter. He's kind of waiting on this Chris. But if they release that Mace, he's ready to pick up that Django. So you're right. It will certainly increase the sales nonetheless on that figure. Good to have you in here, Chris. Good to have you in here for sure. Valiant Archer says, yo, I need that Han. Yeah, I know. We both need this Han, right? We need this Han. We need this Bespin freaking Han. I know his A New Hope look is the classic, but I always like this Bespin look. Look, dude. The A New Hope is a classic look. But Valiant Archer, Empire Strikes Back is also a classic look. Anything Return of the Jedi is also a classic look. Honestly, anything from the original trilogy, whether it's A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, Holiday Special, Empire Strikes Back, whatever it is, it's a classic look, baby. And we absolutely must get this Bespin Han. And trust me, it was not a coincidence on April 13th that we got that amazing, that historic DX25 announcement from Hot Toys for Star Wars on Bespin Luke Skywalker, which, remember, everybody in the chat and watching, stayed at number 1 for 5 weeks. 5 weeks. Competing against the onset of Doctor Strange, competing against the Moon Knight show. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And don't think that Hot Toys did not know that that was going to happen. And don't think for a minute that they don't calculate just how much a Bespin Han Solo or any original trilogy Han Solo would also be up at number 1 for that long as well. Are you kidding me? It's absolutely insane. Let's fill up table 10, baby.
Oh, yeah? Watch this.
And oh, yeah, watch for this pre-order that's going to be coming soon. Very, very, very soon for sure. Come on. Jared Bunnell says, we need him anyway. The ESB collection looks bare without him. I agree, Jared. Also need an Endor Han. I agree. And is it possible, Jared, that the Endor Han is also on the docket? And I say, and whoever I am, I'm either the Hot Toys Wizard or the Dark Jedi tonight. Yes. Come on. Commander Gree, it's coffee spilling time. It is, baby. It is. Lane says, I got the Anakin with the staff arriving Friday, and I cannot wait for that. I know, and neither can Fabio cannot wait to open his Anakin with the staff because he's waiting for me to open and unbox my Cheer It Imwe Deluxe, which I have some news on here when we get into this market stuff, going into all this other stuff we're talking about. And we're going to be doing that unboxing, a crazy unboxing as it's dubbed, for Cantina Insiders. For those insiders that become Cantina Insiders, you could always look forward to that. Little plug there, since you mentioned Anakin with the staff. We're going to do that together. We're going to do it an old figure with a new figure. I cannot wait. Broderick Holmes says, I cannot wait also for the second round of thrills. It's going to be epic, baby. It's going to be epic. Continue to go look at some of these. Single Songwriter goes, imagine a Lando 40th Return of the Jedi next year. They have the mold for him, just a different outfit for General Lando. Is this what they call the single song writer?
They call him the Wizard.
Remember, I've been calling for a long time. There's not a chance in the world, in the galaxy, in the universe, in the alternate universe, in the fourth dimension, the fifth dimension, the sixth dimension, the seventh dimension, any dimension, that they're not going to use that Billy D. Williams head sculpt again. And just because it's an OT figure, that figure will go nuts. Just wait for that Lando series with Donald Glover. Come on. Commander Gree says, Lay Kramer, that Anakin figure is hot. Yeah, well, he got hot money for the, are you talking about, though? Well, he got 800 something for his dark side Anakin. And look who's in the house. Woo! Always good to have the big dog pound in the house. Woo, 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 woo. Let's fill him up at table 2.
This drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Another.
And another one joins the cantina. Yeah, when you look at this over here, my friends, don't fret. Don't lose hope on Han Solo Endor, and don't lose hope on Han Solo the Bespin Han Solo. They teased this figure right here. Listen very, very carefully. I promise you this is the case. They teased this figure because they 100% intend to officially announce a Bespin Han Solo. And the reason they have not yet is the same reasons I was telling you they didn't give you a C-3PO when they teased that other one a long time ago, longer time ago, much longer time ago, much longer time ago, that version anyway, than this thing right here. And the same reason they didn't announce the Bespin Luke, which was teased before this one, a longer time ago than this. And the same reason they didn't release so many of these figures from the damn crypt. Because they were dealing with a myriad of variables and obstacles and circumstances that were thwarting and preventing them from announcing this figure. Number one of them being COVID and material shortages and price hikes for supplies and labor concerns, but also the result of Star Wars, thanks to so many great minds like Rian Johnson, that stopped Star Wars from selling merchandise before this guy came.
This is the way.
And when you just add in the variables of COVID and you just add in the times, which is before this,
This is the way.
and just after this,
Hold on.
the times were crap. And that is the reason why you didn't get C-3PO till now. And that is the reason why you didn't get Luke until now. And that is also the reason why you have not gotten the Bespin Han until now. And I'm speaking now as it already is in existence. Because as you heard from the Hot Toys Wizard or the Dark Jedi Aries Terrington, some say they're one and the same, but they're not. The Dark Jedi has his force powers. The Hot Toys Wizard has some other kind of weird powers. It is now coming, the Bespin Han. As are so many figures from the crypt released from Skeletor's grip. It's true. It's damn true. It ain't a party like a West Coast party thrown by Riley. That's right. Ticket a line from Coolio. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your woman on the floor. You gotta get up to get down, baby. Anyway, I just secured a Dooku. Did you really? Well, then you, my friend, need to get served at table 77.
The powers have doubled since the last time we met, Count.
Good. Twice the pride, double the fall.
Come on. Come on. Jared goes, if Rian Johnson had a YouTube handle, it would be Franchise Killer. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Crazy, crazy. But that's why you didn't get this figure yet. That's why. So hold out hope. Have patience. Your patience is paid off for the Bespin Luke. Remember that. And your patience is paid off for the C-3PO. And a full die-cast C-3PO, mind you. And I'm here to tell you that your patience will also pay off for your Bespin Han. As a matter of fact, you will eventually also as well be getting an Endor Han. Cheers. What table you at? Here at the Star Wars Cantina. The weirdest creature you've ever seen. We are now going to go to 6scalecantina.com. And if you do not have this website bookmarked, you may want to consider doing so. It has all the latest information on what's going on at 6 Scale Cantina. So not only should you subscribe to the channel as you hit the like button right now, you should also bookmark 6 Scale Cantina, because as you scroll down, you will get all the latest news on what's going on the channel. And as I blow this up on the screen, this is what I mean. This, if you had bookmarked it, you would know that a breaking news alert show, upcoming live on 6/29, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. It is number one, and it's just begun. What am I talking about? Am I talking about the Vader and Tarkin 2-pack? Am I talking about Han and Chewie? Am I talking about Cad Bane? Am I talking about that 501st? You do have to wonder what is going on with number one, and it's just begun. And you can look back at the last show as I scroll down here. You see historic Hot Toys news, which was that Tarkin. You see Peter Cushing there, that Hot Toys figure. Number one, it has breached the $1,000 tier range. It is only that figure in Darth Vader, the second release in Hot Toys history to ever hit a value of $1,000. The first one was Han and Chewbacca, and that news also broke right here at the 6 Scale Cantina channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you bookmark this website as well. But this is what we're talking about here, and we're certainly going to get into number one, and it's just begun. And a little bit later in the show with that news, but we are going to go down to the biggest movers section. And would you take a look at this enormous display that is on the screen right here? And let me tell you something. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to talk about this. Keep going ahead and communicating in the chat. Ask me anything that you want. If you have something super specific, super chat it, baby, and I'll stop and pause it. But listen, Qui-Gon Jinn, number one biggest mover this week. Look at the Emperor, Return of the Jedi, Deluxe, and Regular. Look at Wicket. What does Wicket, the Ewok, have to do with any of this? And would you look at the heavy infantry, Mandalorian, trending down? What's going on with that? And look at the 501st trending up. And really, the first thing I want to get into is the 501st. I want to go ahead and start with the troopers today. And I want to bring some stuff up onto the screen to show you just how crazy it's getting in the secondary market when it comes to the 501st. And remember, the Clone Wars Anakin was basically just put out. You got Ahsoka out there. You've got the Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi forthcoming. I suspect we're going to have more Clone Wars figures, including 5s. But first off, let me bring up some data a little bit older, and we'll go to the newest data. But bringing this up onto the screen, you can see right here from June 26th, $295 with 35 bids. Now, seller with now over 100 feedback all 100% positive, not including the $15.71 in shipping, not including taxes, well over $320 for this used 501st Deluxe. And I will continue on. And this is the story with this particular figure. And really with a new one. And just really a day or two later, $340 with 7 bids. Wow. For a deluxe 501st Battalion Clone Trooper. Remember, it just seemed like just yesterday, and really just last month, where you could get this figure. What, 3-4 weeks ago? So really not even a month ago. For the retail price of what, $245, $250, whatever it was? $340 with 7 bids. All 100% positive feedback. 46 positive feedback. Good seller. Pretty decent shipping, actually. Really good. $11.19. So there's your $350, not including taxes. And this should tell you the story of how much in demand these 501st Troopers are going to be the remainder of this year and all throughout 2023 and beyond with all the Star Wars heat. And you have to remember, we are obviously not done seeing 501st Troopers in flashbacks with comes to Deborah Chow, Dave Filoni, and Jon Favreau. We're just not. We saw them a couple of times in the Obi-Wan series. And let me go ahead and digress back to just the Book of Boba Fett and fill up tables 5 and 88, baby. And they will continue and continue and continue to appear on Disney Plus. And which you know that every time, whether it's Qui-Gon, whether it's the Emperor, whether it's Luke, whether it's this one or that one, we see them on Disney Plus. It only enhances the value. And remember, these are no longer in stock at Sideshow at all. So, wow. The 501st Clone Troopers are going up crazy in the secondary market. Keep going on with your chats. I will get to them. Let me know what you think of these 501st. Let me know where you think the deluxe and the non-deluxe are going to be within the secondary market by the end of 2022. What's your guess? 325 average? 350? 375? Is it possible that these will be 400, that these will breach the $400 tier range? Now, let's go to 6scalecantina.com and go to the market value chart and see where these 501st are lying. And when you go to the Star Wars market value chart, you could go ahead and just type in this little white box up there, whatever figure it is. So I'm just going to put in 501, and I guarantee you that they'll pop up, and here you go. So right up in here, 501st Clone Trooper Deluxe TMS 023, the one in the middle. Now $302 and rising. Wow. So the big news here for the 501st Clone Trooper Deluxe is this figure has officially breached the $300 tier range. Wow. Salute to you. Cheers. Make sure you hit that like button as I'm talking here. I don't even got the StreamYard stream and screen in front of me right now because I'm looking at this, but I know you can hear me and see me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me calling? Can you? Okay. Anyway, is it possible then that this has now breached the $300 tier range? That by the end of the year, this will breach the $400 tier range? What say you? As I used to say on the paddles a long time ago in a cantina far, far away. And then you can see here the 501st Clone Trooper 241 and climbing, getting more and more data on that. And that one is also rising very fast as well. Where do you think that one's going to land? But holy smoke for sure. Single Songwriter says, always check it out. Bookmark it. 6scalecantina.com for sure. Commander Crook says, and the 501st will go even higher once Jesse and Vaughn release. Now, that is a very, very, very good comment. You have to wonder, is this what they call Commander Crook?
They call him the Wizard.
And I say, maybe. But Commander Crook is 100% right. And imagine if Fives comes out. Imagine when the next dark side Anakin, aka Darth Vader without the suit, comes the heck out. And you know that's coming before the end of 2022, announcement-wise. So I ask you again, is it possible that the 501st Deluxe breaches the $400 tier range before the end of the year? Now, I think that I, whoever I am, the Dark Jedi or the Hot Toys Wizard today, and Commander Crook just gave you some food for thought. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, finish what you started. Dun, 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 dun. This ain't no way to treat the broke with no wallet. Dun, 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 dun. Diddle-doo-doo-diddle-doo-doo. I've got the pre-orders to satisfy. Just walk away. Just one more pre-order today. Bow, 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 bow. Anyway, the big dog pound with the $4.99 drop. So not only does he get a woo, but whenever you do one of these, you get one of these now, baby. That was a drop. Woo! Just want to show love to the cantina. That's awesome, my friend. That is awesome. Thank you so much. And let's keep the love and the positivity up onto the screen for sure. Woo! $302 and rising with the Clone Trooper. Let's go back to the homepage here at 6scalecantina.com. And you can see, number one, it's just begun. We're going to be getting into that here and there. I've got a couple of things that ties into. 501st climbing. What about Qui-Gon Jinn? You see him here as the number one biggest mover right now for this week. All of these are actually insane right now on the biggest movers section. What is going on with Qui-Gon Jinn here? Now listen, baby. Listen. Qui-Gon and let's just put this up on the screen. Is it really any wonder as to why this is the biggest mover right now. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Qui-Gon Jinn showed up in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series finale. And remember, the Hot Toys wizard warned that Liam Neeson was absolutely 100% going to be in the Obi-Wan series. Remember, where others may fail to commit with a prediction, when the Hot Toys wizard gives the word, the Hot Toys wizard has never, and I mean never, been wrong yet. The Dark Jedi has, but not the Hot Toys wizard. And remember, what the wizard was warning about was that this figure was absolutely going to skyrocket if he appeared in an Obi-Wan series, which has the Obi-Wan Kenobi figures, all the Darth Vader figures, so many figures related, going insane right now within the secondary market for Star Wars and Hot Toys. It is absolute insanity when it comes to this particular figure, for sure. I can bring this up onto the screen, and already 2 of these have just sold. And putting that down over there for $350 June 23rd. $350 again June 23rd. And putting this up onto the screen when it comes to Qui-Gon Jinn, $385 sold just from yesterday. MMS 525 new. This figure is now going into steep, and I mean steep territory right now. The Qui-Gon Jinn figure, positive seller, 71 over 70 feedback, all 100% positive. And the 385 sold for price, not even a best offer necessary. And not including the $20 in shipping, which puts this at $405. And also not including taxes. Are you kidding me? And all of a sudden, this figure is skyrocketing up to double real quick, fast, in a hurry from where it retailed from, and will soon pass that. And I predict that this figure will eventually be a $500 tier range figure and beyond. And remember, I've been warning you that if you wanted a Qui-Gon figure and you really, really wanted it, and you just thought, yeah, well, it's going to sit at $245, $250, it's just going to be there forever, that you may want to reconsider that line of thinking with this figure, because that there would probably now come a time, especially when, not if, when he showed up in the Obi-Wan series, that this type of situation would occur. And this is now what you're seeing with Qui-Gon Jinn, an absolutely stunning figure here. In the secondary market. Big dog pound again. Let me play this for you one more time, baby, with that drop. It dropped for you. Does that mean that they're going to reissue this figure? Are they going to reissue this figure? Are we going to get an announcement for another Qui-Gon to do this? Let me know your opinions on the chat. I already gave you my perspective on this on my other show, but I could talk about it again. But thank you so much there, Big Dog Pound. Much appreciate that super chat. Knight of Ren says, putting this up over here, I regret selling my 501st Deluxe Commander Crook with the sad eyes. Yeah, I hear you. How about a Clone Wars Echo and Fives 2-pack? How about it, baby? Ooh, baby. How about it? How about that, my friend? Is this what they call you?
They call him the Wizard.
Aries gives coffee. I sure as hell do, baby. Right here. And a show. Only here at 6 scale Cantina. And only here getting all this juicy information on the secondary market, the primary art market, getting a whole bunch of announcements. Eric Henke goes, need more Sith announcements, especially Knights of the Old Republic line. Ooh, well, that's coming, baby. That's coming. That's coming. And I'm putting this up on the screen. Cameron Downs, welcome in here with the great Denver Broncos logo. Qui-Gon finally getting the love he deserves. Awesome figure. Yeah, that is an awesome figure. I wonder if I can grab mine, baby. I think I can. Let me see if I can grab it right here, my friend. That is a incredible one. See if I could reach up real quick. Pull him out. Here we go. Yeah, it's quite amazing. Quite. Let me go back to this bigger screen, I guess. Yeah. I love this figure. He's always had my love. Love Liam Neeson. I mean, just look at that. Cheese and rice. It's like I got Liam Neeson in my hand. It's like I got Qui-Gon in my hand. There's always a bigger fish. Yeah, I love this figure. I do. Like when you look at these things, it's like, geez. Yeah, people always ask me, why do you got the, you still got the white wrapper there? I don't know. I just never really felt like taking it off. So I got it in there, see? It's kind of funny. People come look at my collection. They wouldn't even notice that. They're just so mesmerized on looking right here that they just don't notice anything else. That's the magic of Hot Toys, right? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you got to put the tweezers in there and you got to pull the damn thing out, right? And sometimes I'm like, I really don't need to. I believe you, my humidity is so well. I got no smell in my room. Yeah, still got that Hot Toys new smell. All my Hot Toys do. Yeah, it's great. I love this figure. And don't forget, has the wired cloak hood. It's really cool. Like I could instantly I'm gonna do like a museum pose cantina like Pose Wars type of thing. That's gonna be like museum poses. Who's gonna do them the best? And I guarantee you I will win because I'm the best at it. Yeah, I love that wired hoodie. I mean, no one could do a museum pose quite like the Dark Jedi. Well, maybe TK FOMO does it pretty good, but I mean, a museum pose, like, come on, baby. Yeah, I do love this figure, though. I do love this figure. I'm going to put the hood down because you got to get that whole Liam Neeson, that whole Qui-Gon effect there. Yeah, it's a great figure. You know, and I picked this up for, what was it, $235? I think I had points. I got it like really cheap. I think maybe I got it for like $210. And now look what this sucker's going for. And really, I mean, for me, I got to have every Jedi. I'm such a Star Wars freak. So, you know, they come out, with any of these Jedi from the Jedi Council, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Aayla Secura. I'm buying them all. There's no debating that. Every Jedi is a must for the Dark Jedi. Every Jedi is a must for the Dark Jedi. So definitely with this piece right here. And as they come out, here's the other thing about this piece. As they come out with more Jedi, like I know this may sound weird to some of you, but hear me out. When they come out with that Mace figure, which is going to be very, very shortly, when they announce that, you'll see this go up. It just will. And when they come out with that Kit Fisto, this will go up. There's no way you're having Kit Fisto not having Qui-Gon. There's no way you're having Mace and not having Qui-Gon. Okay? It's just not happening. And when eventually they give you that Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Phantom Menace, which don't think that's not coming. Every Obi-Wan Kenobi you could imagine. Let me say it again. Every Obi-Wan Kenobi you could imagine, and Han Solo could imagine quite a bit, is coming. So that will take this one up even more. But it's a hot-ass figure. And look, no screws. No screws. No screws. When they come out with that shiny helmet armor, you know, for the Book of Boba Fett, because they're coming out with like another 7 figures for that show. I don't want the screws. I don't want screws. It's so weird. It's like if they put a screw here right on the Blue Jays bird. Like, why? Why would you have to do that? You know, I don't want it. I don't want it. I know. But yeah, you know, again, this figure is like hot as heck. And then putting this back up on the screen, you're seeing some crazy stuff here in the secondary market for Qui-Gon Jinn. And the big news here is this figure, again, it has breached the, you know, we're going to go take a look exactly, you know, where the heck this freaking thing is sitting at, actually, because it's going very, very high. I just gave you news that the 501st Deluxe breached a $300 tier range. The collector number 1 goes no screws needed. I know, baby, putting him right here. Metamorphic Custom is my man Desi, the best base topper diorama maker out there in the business right now. Qui-Gon's a great figure. I love this figure there, Des. I love it. Knight of Ren goes, get them tweezers out. Stick them some bitches sideways and pull that plastic off. I don't know. I feel like the plastic now. I should pull out my Dooku and show you that one, because Dooku's right there, but I got this freaking curio that I can't wait to get rid of. But I'm still waiting for IKEA Detolfs, which, and Mandalorian Huntress knows this because she's in the chat. She's looking for Detolfs too. They're up to $100 now at IKEA. You want to talk about inflation? $20 more now. $20 more. And people bitch and moan about Hot Toys. Hot Toys is the one company not raising them that much. Even IKEA's got to increase their Detolfs. So now $100. Go to IKEA.com. You'll see what I'm talking about. I noticed it today. I was just looking the other day, and they were 80. A few months ago, they were 60. Inflation, baby. Hot Toys has been very, very generous, especially because a lot of them are coming out, these announcements, for 18 months to 2 years. Fabio and I have talked about that. On quite a few shows over the last month. When Fabio's my special guest. You want to talk about a company out there that's really looking out for collectors and doing the best they can to take care of us and giving us extra crap on a lot of these things? I give Hot Toys and Howard a real big round of applause. They're doing phenomenal. They're clearly not just in it for the money, but they're in there to provide a great product. They have a lot of pride in what they do, and it goes a long way. But yeah, I'm looking at my freaking Count Dooku over here. He also has that sumbitch in there, as Knight of Ren was putting in there. I should grab him out too. Count Dooku. I wonder if I could grab him real easy. But we'll see. I got some Count Dooku news anyway, so I could pull that up. But let's go ahead and put some of these up out over here. 808 says, I remember when they were 50. Yeah. They're double that now, 808. They're double, dude. 808, good to have you in here. You're at table 88. So we got to go ahead and fill you up, baby, as we go on this ride with Grogu. Good to have him in here for sure. Collector number 1 to Desi, amazing work with those dioramas. Yeah, he always does amazing work. I look at my freaking DX16 diorama he made every day. Knight of Ren says, I scored a Dooku. The head sculpt is one of their best sculpts. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I'll pull it out in a little bit. So's this one. So's this one, dude. Trust me. This figure's sick. Let's look at this. Liam Neeson. And remember, this is a toy. It's like a toy you could play with, toys. It's like crazy. And it looks like this. I mean, this is why we get giddy about this stuff. If you want to know why I'm so crazy and positive about this is a freaking toy. It's a toy. Look, I'm playing with my toy. I just went ahead and he's now running. He's running with the devil. Da, 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 da. I mean, really, it's a toy. You can't do this with a freaking statue. You sure as hell can't do it with a Picasso, baby. But I could do it with this freaking figure. It's a damn toy, and I'm playing with it right here. Right here, baby. He's going to swing his lightsaber. This thing's excellent. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. This guy's wire in it, too. Like this stuff in a cloak. This stuff is awesome. It's the most awesome toys in the world, isn't it? It's like the most freaking awesome toys in the world. Look at that. Yeah, this figure's sick. Sick. It's a toy. It's a toy. And look at that. A toy that looks like that. Insane. Insane. Love this damn figure. Love this damn figure for sure. 808 says, I was a choice of getting Cody and Qui for me last year. I wound up getting Cody. Should have gotten Qui-Gon. It's a good choice, too. I mean, Cody's so high right now, though. 808 is probably a good choice. I mean, Cody's amazing. That's one of the best head sculpts they've done, too. They're probably going to come out with that figure again before they come out with this one. But, again, as we've been talking about over here, I'm not 100% convinced they're not just going to give us another Qui-Gon because he showed up with this. I'm really not. You got to remember. Here's the thing I know Fabio was on here. I was talking about it. He was talking about it. We're both kind of iffy on it. A lot of us are iffy on it. Here's the thing I just want to point out, playing devil's advocate to that. And we all agree on it. Remember the Attack of the Clones Yoda. And it wasn't even skyrocketing as high as this was when it was first released. And they were straight reissued that baby. They just straight out reissued it. And they do have this head sculpt. They do. They do. And they do want to reuse it. They do. They've invested in it. And doing some type of short run or, putting this in some type of just putting it and saying it's an Obi-Wan series figure, even if they just did a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And maybe it's a limited run. Let's go down this road and let's talk about it because this is fascinating. Let's just hear me out. Let's go down this road. How fast did the Chrome Clone Trooper sell out? I think it was you, single songwriter, who told me that they were 500 pieces they limited that to. It's sold out. It's not coming back. It's on waitlist. Right? Before it even got in stock, right? That's gone, right? A reuse of a mold. And they chrome plated it. They don't even have to chrome plate this. They could just reuse the whole damn mold. And they could limit this to 500 pieces or 1,000 pieces or 1,500 pieces. And you can bet your ass that they will sell out of them. So you have to wonder, under that view, is it possible? And I say, yes, because what have I been telling you over the past year here at 6 Scale Cantina? that they're going to be using old molds more often now. And with many of those reuses doing lower productions, which obviously they did, with the chrome-plated clone troop, right? Here you go, baby. While I do not think that they will, I do recognize that it's quite certainly possible. And not possible if my neighbor farts, I'll smell it from here. I mean, like possible, like everything. When the Dark Jedi says it's possible, it's really possible. Can you smell what the Hot Toys wizard is cooking? They could do that. And you know it's true. It's damn true. Super Geek Toys in the house says, hi, everyone. Good to have you in here for sure. Star Killer goes, tough choice, Cody or Qui-Gon. This is a very tough choice because you got to have Cody and you got to have Qui-Gon, at least in my view. It's a hard one. It's hard. I'm hoping Hot Toys will make a gold C-3PO. When you wish upon a star, it doesn't matter what Star Wars character you call out. Oh, that's coming, baby. They just gave you the Attack of the Clones one first. But you're getting golden, Rod. I should fill you up at the droid table, right? Because that must be where you're sitting, because you've got the droids on your mind. So let me fill you up, baby.
How rude.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming fast as a shark. I will hear any mark. Any of you Accept fans out there? Anyway, some of you'll know what I'm talking about. Some of you are like, what the heck is Accept? You must accept the pre-orders that are coming. You see the dilemma I was in between the two. Yeah, that's a hard dilemma, dude. That's like choosing mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving versus a juicy big baked potato from a steakhouse. They're both so damn good. And I just love my potatoes, baby. It's like so hard. It's like seafood pescatori versus surf and turf with, or a bone-in 50,000-ounce ribeye. It's so hard. It's like choosing between a frozen Snicker bar and an Italian cannoli from Brooklyn, New York. It's so hard because I want them both. It's like choosing Qui-Gon Jinn or Commander McCody. I just want them both. It's like choosing between watching The Empire Strikes Back and Revenge of the Sith. I just want to watch them both. It's like watching, choosing to watch Rocky 3 or Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and I just want to watch them both. It's so hard. It's like choosing between a sour grapefruit, and as I reach for a peach, some of you Floyd fans, no, that was no choice. I'm going to reach for the peach. Slide a rind down behind. Surfing in Saint-Tropez. I was scratched by the sandbag. I fell for my love. Deep in my dreams, and I still hear her calling. If she's alone, I'll come home. Only Deep Floyd fans will know what I'm talking about there. Only the deep. The deep. 6 scale mafia's in the house. Anthony. Sup, Aries, Qui-Gon. I love how you put that. Qui-Gon, guys. It's possibly, but probably not for a while. Yeah, that's where I agree. And Fabio and I agreed on that. Just like I said, like they did that 501st, right, Anthony? Not the 501st, the Clone Trooper, the Chrome one. They just made 500 of them, went on waitlist. San Diego Comic-Con. They could. Didn't even have to chrome plate this. It's something to chew on. I don't think they're going to do it. But there's something inside of me that, I don't know. I mean, he's going high. I feel like he was sitting around in the 200s for so long that it's just not enough time for them to reissue it now. But I feel like for 500 pieces, even a couple thousand pieces, I feel like they might. Again, it's if they, especially the same. They straight reissued the Yoda one. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know. I don't know. The Thor is in the house. So that means I got to fill him up at table 2 with Mando.
This drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Another!
Come on. Come on. Good to have the Thor in here. I got to go Cody on that one. Yeah, I mean, it's a hard choice. I think you made a good choice there, 808, honestly. I really do, because he was definitely the one going higher. They're both high. So it's not like Qui-Gon's higher. It's just they're both high. They're both going to keep going high. They're high, baby. Gonzalo's in the house. What's up, Gonzalo? Qui-Gon is an absolute beast of a figure. I know. I wanted to get me 2 of them. You got to be like Fabio, right? Get 2 or 3 or 4. But couldn't catch the second one. Hope reissue in the future. Maybe with an Obi-Wan season 2. That's what we're talking about. I don't think so. But as an exclusive and a short run like that chrome-plated Trooper, remember, they have to do work. They have to chrome plate that. They don't have to do anything on this. Remember, they straight reissued that Yoda. I'm not ruling it out. I'm not ruling it out. It's going to be interesting. I feel like they're going to do a few things we're not expecting. Put it to you that way. I really sense it. How many of you sense Hot Toys is going to do a few like we weren't expecting the wave of figures, right? No one was expecting the wave of thrills, let alone we're all anticipating and waited with bated breath on the second wave of thrills from Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones of all movies, too. And believe me, it's one of my favorite Star Wars movies, but it wasn't exactly the most popular commercialized public Star Wars movie. Let's face it. It just wasn't. But they sure as heck are making a ton of freaking figures for it. So I just feel like they're going to continue to do some crazy stuff when it comes to Star Wars. I'm just being honest. Christopher Walken is the Hot Toys wizard. Is this what they call Christopher Walken, one of my favorite actors ever?
They call him the Wizard.
Get your Qui-Gon, get some blue paint, and paint that sumbitch sideways. Goodness gracious. 6 Scale Mafia also says, make sure you subscribe to 6 Scale Mafia. Looking forward for July Toy Fair exclusive, or probably get another instant drop like the Armor last year, but wonder who. Yeah, I mean, what do you think, Mafia? I think you were getting the Paz Vizsla, which I have some big news on the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. A lot of you have been asking me what's going on with the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. We're going to go to the biggest mover section. We're going to talk about that. But a lot of people know now that they're going to be able to get another Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. And a lot of times when you can get another figure, like, oh, I could get another Anakin. Well, then both Anakins are like soaring. And you can actually, the Anakin, the Clone Wars Anakin, which is soaring as well, that's in stock. It doesn't matter. They're just all 3 of them are going through the roof. And then you get figures like Troopers that come out and it has the original Trooper. You think, oh, well, people will just be like, hey, well, I could get this Trooper and then the other ones will go down. It's been the contrary for the most part. And sometimes it goes the opposite way, though. And it's hard to pinpoint why. Like why on some figures do other figures that are similar, reworks 2.0s go up, and why do some go down? It's interesting. But we're going to talk about the heavy infantry Mandalorian. But I think the armor is coming with the shinier helmet, honestly, and a dark saber and some things there, Mafia. But I wouldn't rule this out. I'm putting this into the mix. While unlikely, and I don't think so, maybe we'll get a call from either the Hot Toys Wizard or the Dark Jedi, Aries Terrington. We don't know who I am today. We just don't know. But it's going to be interesting. I do wonder who as well, my friend. Fat Batman is in the house. Fat Batman, what is going on? Good to have you in here for sure. The smiles on there. Thanks, Aries. The collector's eating the popcorn, enjoying all this Dark Jedi talk. I know. Let's actually see where the hell this figure is sitting in the secondary market. So let's go back to 6scalecantina.com. Let's go to the market value chart for Star Wars. And let's go to that little white search box again. Let's put in Qui and see exactly where this is once it's loaded. All I'm going to do is just put in QUI. It should pop everything up. And there's Qui-Gon Jinn on your screen. And holy smokes, guys. Qui-Gon is now $358 and rising. Thus, the reason why, at least for this week, the number one biggest mover here on 6 Scale Cantina, and huge breaking news for Star Wars Hot Toys. Wow. Qui-Gon Jinn has breached a $350 tier range, is sitting at $358, and is really just $42 away from breaching that $400 tier range. That is absolutely crazy. What say you in the chat about Qui-Gon Jinn and that news? Absolutely crazy. Looks like I got to fill up table 10 with the droids, with the pilots, and all the passengers there.
There's always a bigger fish.
And playing that again from Qui-Gon Jinn.
There's always a bigger fish.
Is there going to be a bigger fish than the secondary market? Here's the other thing to think about, because Hot Toys watches a lot of our channels. They watch 6 Scale Mafia. They probably watch mine. They watch some of the others in here. They listen to all this stuff on their, they listen to a lot of this stuff. They have their spies as well and different things. Every company does. They just do. And when you see this price on there, you have to start asking yourself, oh, you know what? We put out 500 of that chrome-plated trooper. It's sold out. Should we do that here? While people are going in, oh, look, they're spending, $380, $400 now for that. Why not spend, what was it, $235? So what would it be, like $245, $250 now, maybe? Why don't they spend $250 with us? Well, we had it out before. It didn't, it took a while to sell. Star Wars, obviously, at a different place. We have the mold. We don't got to do anything with it. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell 1,500 of them. I mean, it's possible. If they think of it that way, I think it's possible. I don't know what you all think. But they do look at this stuff. And believe me, they don't want to automatically do it fast with all these figures. They need, especially for Star Wars, and Hot Toys is realizing this, they need the secondary market high prices as much. They need it to be there. They don't want to eliminate all that by any means, and they're not going to. They're going to do 2.0s. They're going to do different versions. They're going to be very savvy, because when you show demand, it increases the need for a supply. So they actually need some of these figures to be high in order for people to be like, oh man, I got to get this. I got to get this. I got to get that. They do. They use that. But they never needed him to be high for them to, I mean, who cares about this figure is what they're saying. It's one, they're like, oh, okay, well, we've been doing fine while it was at 250. So just go ahead and let's cash in. They may do that. They may do that is my point. What do you think? I mean, it's possible. It's very, very possible. Star Killer says maybe a Force Ghost Qui-Gon can exclusive. What does the wizard say? Star Killer, is this what they call you?
They call him the Wizard.
How? Someone tell me how you. I'm with you. I think the same way you do. How do you make this into a Force Ghost and sell it though? Black Series has done it. I don't really like the figures, honestly. For the Black Series that come with those, they're okay. Hot Toy, I don't know. They could. I don't know. I don't know. Tell me how. I don't think they really need to. Here's my point. It's kind of like, all right, so here's my point with this. Like, the Clone Wars figures, they don't look like the Clone Wars figures. The sideshow figures from the Clone Wars look like the Clone Wars figures. They use the real head sculpts like this. So I feel like if they were going to do Force Ghosts, they would just say, as Qui-Gon as seen in the Obi-Wan series, but he was seen in there, seen as a Force Ghost, and they just go ahead and put that little tag. I don't know. I just don't know how to do it. I just don't think that they will. But I'd love to see them do it and nail it out of the park. Do I think that they're capable of surprising me and having this look really cool as a Force Ghost? Yes. Do I like the Black Series one? No, they're dog awful. Man. HB Dyson says, Snowspeeder Luke in stock at Sideshow. That was pretty fast after a Hong Kong release. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Same thing with Anakin. Same thing with Anakin, my friends. Same thing. But 808 Michigan Jedi says they do a clear light blue tint. And do you think Jedi, they're able to do that on the clothing? Would they do it like not only in the head sculpt, but they would do it like all around? I mean, that might work. They might be able to do that, like a hue. That'd be interesting. I don't think that they will. I think that they'll mention that he was a Force Ghost or appeared in the show. Qui-Gon, because Qui-Gon did. They didn't say it was a Force Ghost. 808 says, just like the Jedi spirits of Yoda, Anakin, and Obi-Wan from Hasbro over 10 years ago. Yep. Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. I have them. They might. Hot Toys would do it better for sure. It's very possible. It's very possible. And if they were going to do it, they already have that R&D in development. Six Scale Mafia says, very true. My Anakin and Stap will be here tomorrow via Sideshow. They're shipping a lot faster lately. Yeah, they are. They are. But again, putting this back up on the screen, Qui-Gon, $358 and rising, just $42 away. Holy crap. Let's go back to the biggest movers section as we continue to talk through the crazy stuff on this show. Pulling up this show's banner again. Breaking news, number 1, and it's just begun. You see Qui-Gon on there. We just talked about him. You see the 501st. We just talked about that. That figure making news and breaching the $300 tier range. Wow. What about Darth Vader 40th in that packaging on the top of this banner? And what about Darth Vader 40th also being in the biggest movers section? Holy moly, Darth Vader 40th. I mean, I mean, trying to pull some stuff up onto the screen. 2 already sold for $519. You got 1 available. There's 20 freaking watchers. Great seller. I don't even know what to tell you with this figure. This figure is just like going to plaid. And it's a reissue. And it's just packaging that is very, very enticing too. The other figure, the regular release, I mean, look at this. It still has over a day. And it has 35 watchers. And it's already $445. I mean, just pay attention to this because I've been showing you how many of these figures. $445. Listen to that, folks. With 20 bids, not including $20 in shipping. So $465. It has 35 watchers. Look at this seller. 1,050 feedback. Are you kidding me? All 100% positive, not including taxes. Right now, where this stands, someone's paying $500 for this figure. And you know, before this ends in a day and an hour, it's going to be more than 445, right? You're talking about the remnants. You're talking about the aftermath of the Obi-Wan series. Can you just imagine how fast these Darth Vader and Obi-Wan figures will skyrocket to the top and be number one? Believe me, as the banner on this video says, number one. And it's just begun is so damn true when it comes to Star Wars from Hot Toys. And is it possible that Howard Chan and Hot Toys know this? And I say yes. I can't get this Qui-Gon out of my hand because I love holding the Qui-Gon Jinn. But putting it back in that DTOF will require me to get up and play with it a little bit. So I'm going to play it right here on this little stand that I have in front of me. Maybe I'll pull out the Dooku in a minute since we're going to probably talk about that a little bit. But man, I mean, just look at this. This figure is sick. And labeled as new. You got the shipping box. Pulled that out of there to show you that. Again, pictures go a long way, but then again, you got just these other Jedi. Look, you only just got like one picture. The positive feedback goes a long way. I mean, but it's new. Man, Darth Vader. It's just insane. It's just insane. And I got to feel who's sitting with the Dark Lords of the Sith at table one. Darth Vader right now, completely on the scene when it comes to Star Wars, and certainly with Hot Toys, as I've been saying, you're going to get 2 or 3 from this Obi-Wan series. Let's fill you up at table one, baby.
Apology accepted, Captain Nida.
And remember, and we have 76 in here. Go ahead and smash the like button, baby. Smash the like button. Darth Vader is the greatest cinematic villain in all of cinema history. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. This is the most famous, if you want to use that word, I guess you should use infamous, but the most famous villain in storytelling history right now.
Apology accepted, Captain Nida.
Has captured the minds and imaginations of so many fans for so long now, almost 5 decades. Are you kidding me? So it's no wonder in this epic 40th anniversary packaging that you're seeing this figure. And honestly, even in the regular packaging, over $400, Darth Vader soaring, and the Rogue One Darth Vader selling insane amounts. And forget about the Tarkin and Vader 2-pack. A lot of people talk about just Tarkin, which by himself is selling well over $600 and trending up. But that Darth Vader from that pack is not the Darth Vader from the A New Hope that you could get on the single release. Oh, no, it's not. That Darth Vader in the Tarkin packaging is an upgrade. It's an upgrade from the original A New Hope release and is more, even more, if it's possible, movie accurate than that one. And I just told you back from that epic show in the middle of the night on midnight on Saturday that made historic history for Star Wars Hot Toys as being only the second ever Star Wars Hot Toy to breach the $1,000 tier range. And it's not just all about Tarkin. It's about that Vader being that unique. And you have to remember, while a lot of people like Empire Strikes Back as their best Star Wars movie ever, A New Hope, which is what that figure is based on, is what started it all. And for a lot of collectors, pivotal to have the worn out looking Darth Vader in their collection. And the most movie accurate one, which a lot of people collect Hot Toys for movie accuracy, the only one, the one that's most movie accurate is from that Tarkin 2-pack, and you could only get that one in there. So again, crazy right now. You're looking at this right here, where Darth Vader is. It is absolutely insane for sure. And wow, putting up some of these comments in here. Goodness gracious. Hold my balls. Says super late, but here now. Hold my balls. What is going on? Good to have you in here, my friend. 808 Michigan Jedi. It's mandatory to have a Darth Vader if you're a Star Wars collector. Yeah, I don't know many Star Wars collectors, 808 Michigan Jedi, that do not have Darth Vader in their collection, or at least filling up table one again. This guy.
Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
We passed then.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
If you don't have a Darth Vader, 808 Michigan Jedi, you're at least gonna have Dark Helmet. Come on. Peter Lamb says, I've had all the Hot Toys Vader. I ended up keeping the Rogue One version. I don't have the Rogue One version. I want the Rogue One version. I want all the Darth Vader versions. I will collect them all. It's just so hard. They're so high. The Rogue One is so high. I was really lucky to get the 40th Vader, Peter, when it was up on order on Sideshow, and I did for the retail price. Especially, thank God, now. But I don't have the Tarkin either. I really want to get the 2-pack because I want that Vader. I don't just want Tarkin by himself. It's kind of a Grail. It's just so high. It's so high. It's what it is. Even the Dark Jedi here just does, I've got to pick and choose. It's hard. But I've heard that and I want the Rogue One for sure. That one's soaring too and selling over $500 for that damn figure. Charlie the Unicorn said, sounds like Aries needs to sit at table 66 with all the Hot Toy Vader love he is showing right now. Table 66. Well, if I'm sitting there, I'm kind of thirsty. I think I need a refill, baby. Listen, Rogue One Vader is badass. The shelf presence is incredible. Yeah. You're making me, oh, goodness. 6-Scale Mafia goes, I'd kill for a Spaceballs 1/6 line. I wonder if the deal with Lucas expired since Disney bought it. It's a good question, Anthony. I have no idea. You know, it would be funny if you know, I wonder if Hot Toys could do that. I mean, let's ask a question here. I know I'd buy it, and obviously, you see here, 6-Scale Mafia would buy, you know, Spaceballs 1/6 line, you know, for sure. How many of you here would buy Dark Helmet? I couldn't resist. Seriously, you know, I only buy Star Wars, but really, Spaceballs is a play on Star Wars, so to me, that's Star Wars. They come out with Rick Moranis, they come out with Dark Helmet. There's not a chance in hell I don't get it. There's not a chance in hell. There's not a chance the Dark Jedi doesn't buy that. And you have to wonder. You know, I wonder what kind of data that Hot Toys could come up with that may suggest if they did that, and they came out with that Rick Moranis, you know, just using Dark Helmet, for instance, I think it would sell. I really, really do. I really do. I mean, I think anything Darth Vader would sell. I think you could put out poop on a stick and call it Darth Vader right now from Hot Toys, and it would sell. Seriously, Off-World, Jawa, egg juice. You knew it was coming. And I'm going to drink it up right now. Let me toast it to you all, baby. It's been a while since I've had Off-World, Jawa, egg juice here at the Cantina. You know it. You know it's true. You know it's true. Hold My Ball says, I've never seen Spaceballs. Shows my age. Oh, Hold My Balls. Then I've got a homework assignment for you. You absolutely want to watch that. You will laugh your ass off, baby. It doesn't matter what age you are. You'll have a good time. If you like Star Wars, watch that. You probably watch it again and again and again. Will you watch it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times? I can't do that. TK Fobo is not here. TK Fobo is not here today. He's still on the hunt. He's still on an investigation, trying to find CT Suckett. El Profesoro Mario's in here. What's up, my friend? And El Profesoro says, now that I have the Rogue One Vader in the collection, I don't. Rub it in. Rub it in, Mario. I think I'm liking it more than the Tarkin 2-pack, which is my favorite Vader. Oh, rub it in because I'm trying to get the Tarkin 2-pack. Should I go for the Rogue One Vader first? I got to get them both. I mean, it's on my hunt list, El Profesoro. Now you're driving me crazy. I mean, do I spill my coffee on Rogue One? Do I spill it on the Vader Tarkin 2-pack? Do I spill it on the upcoming new Dark Side Anakin, a.k.a. Darth Vader? You know they're going to release. Do I spill it on the battle damage Vader? You know they're going to do that from the finale scene. Do I spill it on Vader with the throne? Do I spill it on Vader, the one that they teased at Celebration? And El Profesoro, guess what? It is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi next year. Do I spill it on the Vader from there? Because I think we're going to have like so many Vaders up on pre-order. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know it's true. You know it's true. Ludicrous speed. Come on. What is it? Charlie the Unicorn says Aries spilled his coffee on the dude 1/6 scale figure. And Vader 45. Speaking of Vader, says hello everyone. Aries bartender's choice at table 66. Well, then I am right now serving up Off-World Jawa egg juice. It is on the house during this happy hour, so let me go ahead and fill you up at table 66, baby. Did we smash the like button yet? Let's go ahead and do it. Come on. El Profesoro goes, you can't go wrong either way, bro. Must get all Vader's his Star Killer. Aries spilling coffee. That's like what OG Fad with Star Wars was just Star Wars says, must have all Boba Fett's. Boba Fett is the most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy. Darth Vader is the most recognized cinematic villain of all time. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, that's what's going on with Vader right now in the secondary market. Let's go back to 6scalekidtita.com. And again, putting up the batter from this show you're looking at here. Breaking news alert show, number 1. And it's just begun. You know that the Vaders that they're going to be coming out with from this Obi-Wan show, the Kenobi or Kenobis they're going to be coming out with from this show, are certainly going to soar to number 1. Wow. We went over the 501st. We went over Qui-Gon. We went over Vader. We're going to see where Vader is sitting within the secondary market. We talked about a lot of figures going up. I am going to tell you about that Emperor, which is insane now. How about Wicket? Wicket insane. Leia going up. Now Wicket is starting to go. What does Wicket have to do with anything going on? It's just Star Wars, baby. But let's take a look. Talk about the 501st. Before we get into some of the other juicy stuff in news, what about the heavy infantry, the Mandalorian? Now, remember, this figure was $400 and climbing, breached a $400 tier range, right? At one point. This is a kick-ass figure. I'm going to pull this figure out in a little bit, too, besides the Dooku. But let's go to the heavy infantry Mandalorian. As you can see, it is trending down. I always give you the news when it's trending up, and I give you the news when it is trending down. Here we go, baby. It's going to be such a surprise. Pulling up the heavy infantry Mandalorian, my friends, my dudes, my dudettes. Just back from June 26th. Brand new. $275 with 38 bids. Wow. That's it. That's it. Not including the $25 in shipping. Not including taxes. Very good feedback. Good seller. Over 151 feedback. And new. Look at this. A heavy infantry Mandalorian. This is a beefy figure that hit waitlist before it ever went in stock. Wow. Wow. See the pictures in here? Some pretty good pictures. This figure's sick, isn't it? I love this figure. It's one of my favorite figures. I really do. I love this damn figure. There's the clam with the clam. I mean, it's a damn good figure. $275, 38 bids. That's it. June 26th. Let's go to another one. Let's go to another. Remember, I'm giving you all the data here, my friends. A lot of research. Let's go to another heavy infantry Mandalorian. And this one going back also from June 26th. And this one from a very, very, very good seller. 452 feedback. All 100% positive. 285 with 10 bids. Not including the 25 in shipping, not including taxes. Far cry from 400. And new. New. I love the sleeve on that. There's your shipper box. Shipper box top. Stripper box, the other side, I guess. $285. Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. What is going on with this figure? I'm going to give you another one. Let's continue with the Heavy Infantry Mando. As I continue to blow your mind here. Just back from the day before. A very, very good seller. 216, all 100% positive feedback, 24 bids, $258. Wow, 258. It's like these are below retail, dudes and dudettes. 258, like new. 35 in shipping. Okay, so 268 really. Not including the shipping, not including the taxes. Wow. Taking a drink of the off-world Jawa egg juice. Heavy Infantry Mandalorian sinking right now within the secondary market. And this is the OG one. I mean, sinking real quick, fast, in a hurry. So here's a tip for you. If you're looking for the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian, right now, you could get him at a super bargain. Do not spend $400 on this figure right now. It's just not tracking that way in the secondary market right now at all. Charlie the Unicorn goes, $330 is a good price for the Heavy Mando. It was, Charlie, but not right at this second. Remember, I give you the news when somebody's figures drop down. I can tell you right now, Chirrut was getting very, very affordable, and now he is rising. Okay? Now he's not affordable again, and he's going back up to the Grail, in which he is, both the deluxe and non-deluxe. And it was just an ebb and flow in the market. It was one of those anomalies, and it happens. Remember, it happened with the Mud Trooper. The Mud Trooper was right at here. Remember going back late last year? The Mud Trooper was here. Like, seriously, like we're picking it up for $270, $290. Just like this. And now all of a sudden the freaking Mud Trooper is back where it was. It was a thing with that figure. And that figure's insane. Remember, it's happening with Luke Jedi. And Luke Jedi right now, the Luke Jedi Knight, what was happening is the Luke Endor was kicking its arse. Even the non-deluxe one, it's high. People want that figure. They just don't want the one with the fat suit, and I don't know why. Because you can remove the fat suit, and honestly, I don't care about the fat suit. But I'm telling you right now that figure is insane, is going to go back up. And now it's starting to show signs of going back up. So you have to wonder, is that going to be the same thing here with the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian? It's going to spark some very, very interesting conversation that we're going to talk about here, because I'm going to get to where this value is on the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. I see his Schwartz is as big as the Mandos. Oh, my goodness, my man. You just want me to fill up table one again with the Sith Lords, right? It's what you want me to do.
And it happens now. It's happening now.
What happened to then?
We passed that.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
What's going on with this figure? It's interesting, isn't it? And I have other analogies here to go over with this. Charlie the Unicorn goes, however, buy him before season 3 show drops. I predict he will make another appearance. This is a great deal for such a cool figure like Heavy Infantry Mando. It is an awesome figure. I think I'm going to go pull it out. I love this figure. So here's a couple of things here with this. What's going on? Charlie goes, Aries, now you see that evil will always triumph because good is dumb. Ugh. I'm surrounded by Mandos. Oh my goodness. So here's the thing. You get the Mandalorian Death Troopers that come out for the retail price, good bargain. What happens to the $500, $600 price of the Death Trooper Specialist, the Deluxe, and all that jazz for the Rogue One? They go up. They continue to go up. They continue to stay high. Okay. Why not the same with this? Oh, because it's a trooper. You can't go by that. Because how about the Anakin from Revenge of the Sith and the Dark Side Anakin from Revenge of the Sith? Not only rising during the pre-order run of the Clone Wars Anakin, but rising while the Clone Wars Anakin is now in stock. And the Clone Wars Anakin is so freaking high, best-selling wise, on Sideshow. Make no mistake about it. And they didn't make very many of him, and especially the one with the staff. And the one with the staff is high too. But the one without the staff is so high. Yet, the Anakins are going up. There was the same effect with the Shore Trooper. While the Shore Trooper sank a little bit here over the last month and a half, it was an ebb and flow thing. When the Shore Troopers were coming out again, the different versions, that one was rising even higher. Then it dipped down, but now that one is going back up. Okay, that one's going back up, and I'll show you some stuff on that. Interesting. A lot of the figures go up. Why with the heavy infantry Mandalorian is the announcement of the Paz Vizsla one, which hasn't even been announced yet, but was teased at Celebration, right? Or whatever it was. Celebration, I believe it was. Is this the reason? Because you can't use that as a reason, because that typically hasn't been a reason. Sometimes it's taken the OG. It's not even a straight reissue. That's a different figure. It's not the same one. It's not even called Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. So you have to wonder, is this a short-term basis thing? Or is this where this figure is? Very, very interesting indeed, isn't it? 1/6 Star Wars Pimp-Azoid. Heavy Infantry Mandalorian is a great figure. Let's fill you up at table 2, my friend.
This is the way.
It is a freaking awesome, awesome figure. And I think I have it. I think I'm able to grab it. Who wants me to grab my Heavy Infantry Mandalorian? Let me pull this helmet off. Give me a second. To put my headphones back so I don't get an echo or I can hear what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, it's a cool ass figure. Heavy Mando. This figure's sick. Sick. Sick as frack. This figure is one of my favorites. A freaking jetpack is cool too. Like I said, I'm gonna do Museum Pose Wars. 6 scale cantina. No one will beat me because I do cool crap. Who wants to challenge the Dark Jedi, Aries Terrington, who has all his museum poses? Come on, you'll wake up in the middle of the night. This will scare you. It's the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian with his cool ass blade there. Yeah, it's a cool figure. It really is. Love this damn one. Love it. And right now, I'm giving you a little bit of insight. Is it possible, like the Luke Jedi Knight that I told you about, like the Mud Trooper I told you about, like the Chirrut I told you about, like the Boba Fett Return of the Jedi I was telling you about before that started to rise. Right now, you could get this at a bargain. And a lot of you missed out on it. A lot of you missed out on this because it went on waitlist. And you're like, what the frack? But I just showed you a bunch of data over here that right now at this moment. And do I think it's going to be staying like at this price that you're seeing over here and what's going on? And I say, no. Remember, you got to look at a lot of the other things that are happening here. What do I mean? You're not going to be... You see what's happened to Clone Wars Anakin with the Anakin. Not making a difference. You see what's happening with the Shore Troopers. You see what's happening with the Death Troopers. You see... At this price, no. It's the OG. It's cool. If you're looking for one, you have the money budgeted for it, you really, really wanted one, you're looking for it around retail, there's a span right now I would hunt. And that's what you do when you watch 6 Scale Cantina and you follow and you bookmark 6scalecantina.com and you follow this channel. I'm able to let you know what the trends are on a figure. Right now, this bad boy is available. Maybe it will be for months. Maybe it'll only be for a couple days. Maybe it will stop after tonight. But right now, this is the trend, baby. How many of you like this figure? This figure's sick. Love this damn figure, man. This figure's freaking awesome. Traitor! Love that one. Just love this figure. Got to fill up table 2 again.
This drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Another!
Listen, did you smash the like button yet, baby? Take your finger. Go like this. Aha. And hit the like button. And if this is the first time you're watching the Market Chart Show or 6 Scale Cantina, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Come on, baby. Come on. And you have to wonder, am I the Dark Jedi Aries Terrington today with my Force powers, or am I?
They call him the Wizard.
Sean and Gus from Psych. Am I them? You have to wonder. Modest 23 says, Heavy Mando is such a solid figure and stands out in a Mando collection. I know. It's solid, baby. It's solid. Collector number 1 says, smash that like button. Nathan Henderson, what's up, my man? Says, Heavy Mando is the best non-head sculpt figure. It's amazing. It's freaking amazing. It really is. Eric says, I expect this figure will go back up. So do I, when you look at the trends and how the other ones react. I don't feel like this is a scenario like Kylo Ren, The Last Jedi, and Kylo Ren, Rise of Skywalker. As a matter of fact, that's the other deal you could get right now with the head sculpt, that Adam Driver figure, but that one's not going to stay there either. It's not. It really, really is not. You can get a really super good deal on that right now. You can get as low as 200, saying. You get a super deal on this right now. It just suddenly happened with this one, be honest with you. It really is. It's in one of those ebbs. It's one of those weird ebbs and one of those weird tremors in the waters right now. I don't think it'll stay that way. Super cool figure. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let me pull up this big screen back here again so that we can look at what's going on. There we go. And let's go see where this price is. And let's also check out the 40th Vader. So going back to 6scalecantina.com. Remember, you're watching the Market Show live. Don't forget to smash that like button, baby. You've got the Dark Jedi here live on a Wednesday evening. Go to the Star Wars Market Chart and go to that little search box, that little white search box here on the market chart. Let's put in the heavy Mando. I'm just going to put in heavy. You're probably going to get the Praetorian Guards too. But we'll go with the one in the middle, which is sandwiched in between. Actually, you got a couple things here. Heavy Infantry Mandalorian, $308 now and trending down. Wow. Just $8 away from sinking it back into the $200 tier range. But again, you have to wonder, is this for a short time? And I say we're going to have to keep an eye on it. But I do actually think that it is for a short time. But again, a super duper figure for sure. Freaking heavy infantry Mandalorian. It's definitely great. I do agree. I think it's probably the best non-head sculpt Hot Toy, but I don't know. I love my ESB Vader. I guess you could count the second half of his head as a head sculpt, but not really. I'm going to have to pull that one out. I'm going to pull out all these figures, man. We'd be here all damn day. Let's pull up 40th and see if that pulls up Vader here. All right, it does. Darth Vader, ESB 40th. Holy smokes. $484 and rising. And really, everybody, because we're talking about him too, before I got into this heavy infantry Mandalorian, just $16 away from breaching the $500 tier range. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Crazy. Remember, you can find all of these values just by going to 6scalecantina.com. And you can see all the goodies that are laid out there. It is absolutely insane. Going back to the biggest mover section, hit that like button if you haven't yet, baby. Go ahead and show the Dark Jedi or the Hot Toys Wizard, you know who I am tonight, your support by smashing it. Let's go, baby. All right, we talked about the heavy infantry Mandalorian sinking. The 501st going up. All right, Wicket. You're going to die when you see Wicket over here. I'm going to pull Wicket up on the screen, some data for you. Here's Wicket. Just from yesterday. $265 for this little guy. Wicket. Not including $20 in shipping. That's $285 for Wicket. Not including taxes. Over $300 for Wicket. Look at that seller. Wow. 822. All 100% positive. Holy mixed smokes. Wicket. Wicket is going up. What does Wicket have to do with anything? It's just Star Wars, baby. It's just Star Wars, baby. It's just Star Wars. Wow, look at that with Wicket. Absolutely, absolutely insane. For sure. Now I want to go ahead and pull up Leia. Leia on the other side of the set, $370. 3 are sold. All are gone. Another seller with close to 850 feedback. All 100% positive. $370. I told you this Leia Endor was going to go up. I told you that the Wicket was going to go up. The 2-pack is going up as well. This is the 3rd time that they use this head sculpt. Is it possible that they're going to use it for a 4th time for another Empire Strikes Back Leia and a Return of the Jedi Leia? And I say, yes. But it broke. Don't fix it, baby. Man, Leia and Wicket on their own, soaring up in the secondary market for sure. And before I get to the filling up table 66, you know that table 66 also has some royal guards sitting there let's go ahead and fill it up because it's so good.
Good.
All right, listen, guys, girls, dudes, dudettes, Mandos, troopers, Sith Lords, Jedi, smugglers, dark Jedi, droids, Lobots. $485 this sold for. Great, great seller. A seller that I buy from frequently. A seller where I'm getting my 40th anniversary Luke Skywalker Snowspeeder and also my Jango Fett Hawk Wars toys. 1,319 feedback now. All 100% positive. Not even a best offer for this. Ideally gives like 10 or 15 anyway, if you're lucky to get that on a best offer. But not even one here. $485. As you can see, Hawk Wars toys, Royal Guard. Royal Guards have been going up since before the series. As is the Emperor, was the Emperor, and is the Emperor. We're getting into that. Not including the $23.90 in shipping right there. Well over $500, not including taxes. And again, when you talk about sellers that do, because he's listing this at used, which it is. And when you list it as used, when sellers like Hawk Wars do this, and I've bought used figures from him. Like I said, I got my New Hope Leia. Oh, it's my Han Stormtrooper. I got my Han Stormtrooper disguise also from Hawk Wars. I mean, look at the pictures on here. You know, right off the bat, when you get it from sellers like this, what the hell you're getting. There's no mystery. You could look at a lot of the pictures even before you ask your questions, and you could see the condition on these figures. I mean, look at that. Then you see it with the clam. It's really, really nice when they do that more up close. You get up close to that helmet. That's like not hiding anything. That's like not disguising anything. That's like, hey, I know what the frack I'm getting. You see that on the other side. But holy geez Louise, though. In the secondary market all day long, going into $400 for a Royal Guard. Holy macaroni. Unbelievable. And even more pictures there. You get the bottom here. You see the little feet. And look at that. Even opening that up. So you're like, no surprises. And then, you know, buy one of these figures and then you got some kind of water stain mark or some kind of BS, which would really piss you off when you're paying this kind of freaking money in the secondary market if you're going to do that. Yeah, always look the sellers like that. And if you're not getting it, that doesn't mean it's not good. Just ask the questions and ask for the pictures. I mean, really, for me, I've sold for years on eBay. If I want to go ahead and sell something that's going to be this kind of money, I'm going to go ahead and give you all the pictures you want, baby, and answer all the questions. But yeah, I mean, a Royal Guard, just crazy right now in the secondary market. Forgot Ewoks, says Nova. Good to have Nova in here. The collector number 1 says, great show as always, Dark Jedi. And smash that like button. We've got 65 in here watching. Let's go, baby. Go ahead and hit it right now. Much appreciated. And subscribe if this is the first time. If it says Star Wars, print money. Vader 45 says, like button smashed. That Mandalorian is just amazing. Thank you. I still got it in my hand, baby. I still got it right here showing you the backside. His jetpack do it, man. Thank you, Aries, so much for your in-depth analysis. That has helped me many times get figures that have gotten so high in price. Well, thank you. You're welcome for that. You know, and here's the other thing, my friend. You know, my wife, you can thank Mrs. Terrington for the reason I have this channel. I had the website. I don't know if any of you remember this. Before I put out the 6-Scale Cantina YouTube channel, I really was just going to do the website because I do this anyway. And it's an amazing amount of work. I do this with the collectibles that I get. I investigate the secondary market. I come out with my own budget for a collection. I know what each figure is doing. I not only know what the ones I'm collecting, the ones I don't have, because understanding the whole view of what you're collecting, it's good to know because it helps you with the stuff you're going to collect. Obviously, I can't collect every figure. It's just impossible. And God, I love being able to give the advice or at least give my take on collecting. You can get a whole lot of that just by subscribing right here to 6 Scale Cantina, looking past at the past videos. I've got another video that's going to be coming out very, very shortly. Take the Red Pill Part 2, which is really going to help you with collecting, not just on Hot Toys, but all collection. And, you know, the supposed storm that you're in, it's all just in your mind. Like Yoda told Luke, no different. Only different in your mind. Well, okay. No, it's true. Trust me, I've been doing this for decades. I'm going to be coming out with Part 2 because it's going to be heightened analysis. It's going to be for everybody. It's such an important message. That's why I've got so much joy. That's why, whether it's the secondary market, the primary market, no matter what it is, I'm always doing this every day when I collect. And debt-free. So I'm really glad it could be of service to you. I'm really glad my wife pushed me to go ahead and start this channel. I'm really glad that you all like it. Go ahead and hit that like button. And remember, look, I love the website. I love putting it up. And look, that's my own money I put in there with the website. I wasn't even going to do the channel. I just like doing it. I love contributing that way. And again, like I said, it's not perfect, but it's a great little gauge and it's a great little fun thing. And I'm glad that you guys all enjoy it for sure. Love putting it on. Patrick in here going, coffee. Oh, as I say, flybys for days. Come on, Joe. But there it is there, Patrick saying, coffee. I've got it right here, my man. Can you see it? I've got the pots brewing, not just the cups. I've got all the pots brewing for you. Come on. And there you are there, Patrick saying, hello, Aries. Hello to you for sure. Beskar Kids in the house. Fantastic show, Aries. Have a good day, everyone. Beskar Kid getting on out of here. And then Charlie the Unicorn goes, which is more important to you, Aries? The hunt for a hot toy or the deal you get on the hot toy? Great question. It's a great time to ask Aries things. Boy, that's a really tough one. I would say that they're both important. I mean, if you're not hunting, it's no fun, right? It's like if you've collected everything and you've got it all and you're not hunting, it's kind of like, what's the next thing? So the thrill of the hunt is certainly, for me, a really huge part of any collecting. I kind of never want the hunt to end. And when you get the deal, you kind of feel good. It's kind of like when you do that workout or you have that practice. You feel good at the end of that practice. And you feel good at the end of that event when you go ahead and compete and you feel like, oh, I landed it. I got it. I got that deal, right? But then you want to go ahead and practice again. It's like after you get that hunt, you want to go ahead and you're like, wow, you feel good. Let me go relax. I'm going to now. I've spilled my coffee. And now I'm going to go ahead. And as I fill up table 5 at 88, now I'm going to enjoy the fruits of my labor and my victory. Much like the little green guy is doing here. And then you want to go ahead and you want to go on the ride and the hunt and do it all over again, baby. And that, my friend Charlie the Unicorn, is the essence of collecting. But that is why you must choose, my friend, to take the red pill and see beyond the storm. For there is no storm unless you create it. No matter what decade you're in, because it's all in your perspective. Remember, many of the truths we cling to depend greatly on our own point of view. Obi-Wan Kenobi. And for those of you that are just coming in here now, hello there. Speaking of Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's so much wisdom in Star Wars. It's like the ultimate fortune cookie franchise, isn't it? It's awesome. So many great little tidbits of knowledge and life advice you can get from Star Wars for sure. Now let's go ahead and fill up table 10 with one of those pieces of it.
There's always a bigger fish.
Can you smell what the Dark Jedi is cooking? Let's fill up table 77.
This is where the fun begins.
Did you hit the like button yet? Come on. So hopefully that answers your question. You don't want to miss my next episode, pre-recorded episode, where I talk about choose a red pill, because it'll help you. It'll help you. And it has a lot to do with what you said there, Charlie the Unicorn. It's the thrill of the hunt. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. For sure. Charlie says Star Wars has universal truths hidden inside. Vader asks Aries, could the wizard help us out with a Han Chewbacca Empire Strikes Back 2-pack, San Diego Comic-Con? Maybe I missed the first 2-pack. I'll have to put in a word to the Hot Toys Wizard or the Dark Jedi Aries Terrington, because I have to wonder, am I the Hot Toys Wizard? Or am I the Dark Jedi Aries Terrington? Or perhaps the Hot Toys Wizard or the Dark Jedi Aries Terrington is right here with me right now. I mean, you do have to wonder for sure. I mean, maybe this guy is the Dark Jedi or the Hot Toys Wizard.
What's up, man?
Listen, people have been asking me all day, or I've been insinuating, they want to know if this is the Dark Jedi Aries Terrington or if this is the Hot Toys Wizard. We've received several calls, Fabio, or wherever you are. Maybe you're the Hot Toys Wizard, from supposedly the Hot Toys Wizard or Dark Jedi. Who the hell are you?
I'm the man you've been waiting for all day.
Listen, you've been asking for a while. And look, you're on the tail end of this thing here, but I'm happy that you popped in. Look what I got, dude. You know what this is, right? Off-world. Jawa.
Finally, some off-world. I'm trying to log into my YouTube, man. I don't know why it kicked me out. Unbelievable.
So listen, Vader 45's asking me here. He's asking for the help from the wizard. He's saying, could you help us out with a Han and Chewbacca Empire Strikes Back 2-pack at San Diego Comic-Con? Maybe I missed the first 2-pack. I don't know. You're going to have, I mean, Fabio's in here. Look, they've already come out with a couple of Han Solo and Chewbacca 2-packs. They did with A New Hope. They reissued it. They gave you Force Awakens Han Solo Chewbacca 2-pack. So right there, when you look at trends, you have to ask yourself, Vader 45, is it possible that Hot Toys will someday give you another Vader or Chewbacca 2-pack? Look, they haven't given you one for The Empire Strikes Back. Some consider that the best Star Wars movie in history. They haven't given you one from Return of the Jedi Can you imagine when Vader, when freaking Han and Chewbacca show up together in a freaking Disney Plus show, that they may do that? Fabio, I think that there's many scenarios. While I think they're going to come out with them separately, probably first, I think that there's many scenarios that a 2-pack will eventually come sometime over the years. What do you think there, man?
Well, I mean, they notice how well the 2-packs do. They notice how much, or at least we hope that they notice how much we ask for them. The Boba Fett 2-pack was a huge hit. Chewie and Han, all those 2-packs have always been really, really good. People love them. People request them. Make some money. So 2-packs are not, over with. We're going to get them, for years to come.
For sure. As far as a San Diego Comic-Con look, I've been telling you a lot of times during this show that I feel like that they're going to surprise us and do things that we're not expecting. They certainly did that in May. No one was expecting, Fabio, all those drops for Attack of the Clones and only Attack of the Clones. No one was expecting the next day that we're going to get another one. No one was expecting Bespin Luke back on April 13th. No one was expecting half of the stuff that we got. So I think I feel like that they're basically telling us, look, we're going to be diving deep in, and we're not necessarily going to tell you when we're coming out with these. It's like when they came out with Cad Bane with Boba Fett at the same time from the Book of Boba Fett. We're like, geez, Louise, Book of Boba Fett. Holy crap. So I think that they're certainly keeping us on our toes, but not keeping us on our toes like they used to, where it's like we're not getting anything, or when are we going to get this, or are we going to get OT? They're just like, they're letting us all know you're getting all this. They teased the Bad Batch. Oh, by the way, you're getting all 5 figures. I feel like that they're going to throw us for a loop, though, Fabio. I feel like that something weird is going to happen.
Well, they're taking advantage of the hype. You know what I mean? They're going to give us everything because they notice, again, Hot Toy. I mean, Star Wars right now, super hot, super popular. Everything that's happening with them, they're just going to keep giving us, Star Wars no matter what, because, you don't know how long this hype's going to be. You don't know how long this hype's going to go on for, So the fact that it's hot now, they're going to take advantage of it. Whenever it dies down, if it dies down, then they'll slow down. But right now, we're going to get everything.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. And hey, how the hell you doing today, man?
I'm good. I just literally walked in. I was like, oh, God, he's still on. So I ran downstairs, and here I am.
Well, you were at some type of cigar competition, right? Who could smoke the fastest?
I was at the rolling competition.
Really? You do the rolling? Are you in like one of those like roller derbies where they got those roller girls and?
No, rolling the cigars.
Oh, rolling the cigars. Well, who's the fastest roll? How many cigars do you get? Do you get as many cigars as figures, or?
I have 2 cigars. Oh, man.
Oh my God. I was just showing people out here, going through this whole show. One of the last figures I was pulling up over here, dude. This is funny. And this is used from Hawk Wars, and he puts in all the great pictures. Freaking used. 485 Royal Guard just sold. And the Emperor is crazy, but man, Royal Guard's been soaring. And the Royal Guard wasn't even in the show, dude. But the freaking Emperor, the Emperor was. So showing you that there, and the Emperor, the Emperor's going insane. And I mean, even like right before the show, there was one that sold for $1,099. Now that there's $1,100 for an Emperor, and then when you sort out the Emperor, like everything, and I wanted to show people this, it's like crazy right now when you put up just a deluxe Emperor. I mean, you got like all these different prices of, $800 with 12 watchers, $850 from Hawk Wars, which is actually a pretty decent price right now for this figure. $850, freaking $728, all this different prices, $1,050, $1,050, $1,099. Forget about all these other ones, $1,350, $1,099, $800, $120 in shipping. That's the other thing too when you see them lower. The shipping is like $100 or $200, $830, $868, $900. It's like, dude, and all of these prices really went up ever since the show ended. And I was going through a lot of them, but the Emperor and Royal Guard right now, Fabio, really damn freaking high, dude.
Yeah, no, a 2.0 is definitely coming for that figure, 100%. They have to. You know, this is about the price range that Hot Toys, you know, tries to come down on. So specifically for one figure, like I understand, you know, a two pack with Hot and Chewy, something like that, going over 1,000. That's understandable. You're getting two figures, but a single figure, just because, you know, whether it's the throne or without the throne, they're coming for that figure very soon.
Yeah, and what about the Royal Guard, though? The fact that it's going so... And it was going before the show. I was showing so many of these going over 400. Because a lot of people like to have two Royal Guards with this freaking display.
Well, it looks great with the... I mean, to have one looks kind of weird. You know what I mean? To have the people... Oh, I bought two for that reason. They look great with the Emperor on the throne. And, you know, I feel like those Royal Guards, though, they've been popular. Once they sold out, it took a few months, but then everybody wanted them for some reason, and it just kept going up and up and up. But I feel like people have been looking for those for a long time. I think Anthony actually just got them recently too.
Really, Mafia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, you're basically paying like $500 for a Royal Guard, so you get two. It's like anywhere from $900 to $1,000, and right now you're getting freaking Palpatine. I mean, people are buying it right now, $800, $900, $1,000, $1,100. Like I said, you see Hawk Wars up there with $815. Wow, I mean, that's almost like a couple of $1,000 to get like two Royal Guards and an Emperor on a throne, dude.
Yep. A lot of money,
dude.
That's what I'm saying. They're coming for that. They're so coming for those figures.
All right,
the Royal Guard, I don't think so though. Those are going to be around for a while. I mean, unless you see them somewhere, which you may, but we haven't yet. So not yet. The moment you see them anywhere, forget it. They're gone.
So let's say you're right, and they do that, bro, with the Emperor here, my friend. What if they do that? What happens to the Royal Guards if they don't reissue them again? They're probably going to go, like, right now they're like high 400s, $500. They probably go higher then.
Of course, if there's no reason for Hot Toys to make them anytime soon, they're just going to keep creeping up until there's a 2.0. There's another, you know, whether it's reissue or whatever it is, they're going to keep going up until then. Absolutely.
Did you smash the like button yet? We got 60 in here, baby. You are watching the Market Chart Show live. My friend Fabio has popped up in here at the end of the show. Let's go ahead and smash it up right now. Come on and let me know what table you're at. We've been having a ton of fun here tonight. And speaking about the Emperor, I mean, the Emperor, and that's not the Emperor, that's the Emperor at table 66. But really, the Emperor we're talking about here is this one from Return of the Jedi, Fabio.
Everything that has transpired has done so according to my design.
So here's the thing. The 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, Fabs, is next year. They're doing a 20th anniversary this year, Attack of the Clones. They'll probably make some of it next year as well. They don't have to stop that in 1 year. They can keep it going a little bit. But they're certainly not going to... I mean, they're coming out with Attack of the Clones. They're certainly going to do Return of the Jedi 40th packaging next year. All the companies are. Does the Emperor come before then, or does it come in that packaging and they do it then?
If they decide to do that again, because remember, you know, doesn't mean that they're going to give us that again. They can, absolutely, but it doesn't mean that that's what's going to be given to us, you know, if for that celebration. If he does, we're getting the 40th packaging, absolutely. Yes.
So they wouldn't do it this year. They would probably wait for that if they were going to do it. If they're not going to do it, they could actually do it this year because they weren't planning on putting it in the 40th anyway with that one.
True, but again, if it doesn't make sense for them because there's no reason to make it, I don't think they will. I think they wait for the moment that something gives them the reason to, and then boom, there we go.
Could they answer this in the secondary market? Because obviously the Obi-Wan series, and it's not even the Emperor from Return of the Jedi. This is the Emperor from the Obi-Wan series. It's 10 years past, Revenge of the Sith, and 10 years before, Rogue One and A New Hope. So, as I fill up table 66 here again. Good. Are they going to be good? Are they but maybe they put out the Revenge of the Sith Emperor because they just can't.
And don't forget Attack of the Clones Chancellor also.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're coming. They're coming. 100% they're coming. That could be, actually, we never talked about this. That could be one of the figures coming for the next wave of thrills. The Chancellor, we don't know.
We didn't. Ian McDermott was a huge part of that as well. He really, really was. That could be. So how shocked would you be if that's part of the next wave of thrills?
I would be shocked because I didn't think about it until right now.
But you did just think about it now. So, I mean, really, so you could give yourself credit. If you're going to call it, you could call it now there, baby. I'm pulling that up.
Yeah,
Here it is, the wave of thrills. We are preparing for more collectibles from Star Wars Attack of the Clones. Stay tuned for our next wave of thrills. All right, when is this coming?
I think, like I said before, I think it's going to be Comic-Con. San Diego.
That's the end of July. That's very, very soon.
Yep.
What do we get in this wave? We get 5 again? Is it going to be 5? Are they putting this out like this because it's going to be 5? They're trying to tell us, hey, you gave you 5, you're going to get another wave of thrills.
I'm going to say at least another 5. At least another 5, yes. Because remember, we still haven't seen the ATRT out for pre-order.
Right.
We saw pictures of that, so they could have held off to put that during the next wave. Chancellor, Padme, you have
Kit Fisto,
Anakin, Mace, at least 5. I'm going to call at least 5.
Now that I have you on the show, I was going to pull this up.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So listen, but these guys were also, now my wife noticed. She said, Mrs. Terrington here, Anakin, they did a good job making him look like this, making Obi-Wan look like this, but she noticed, hey, they look older though. They did a good job, but they looked older.
Yep.
So now how do they do this? They've been intertwining shows together in these releases, saying as also seen here, as also seen in this, as also seen in that. I don't see a scenario where they don't capitalize on using that from the Obi-Wan series, but you also got the Attack of the Clones. So how do they do this, Fabio?
I think we're getting both, believe it or not. I think
you say both.
Both, yeah. So I mean, Attack of the Clones and the Obi-Wan show. The reason being, like exactly what you said, they look different. They're supposed to be in the same, during that same time, but they're obviously very, very different. Anakin in the Obi-Wan show looks a lot older. You see all the wrinkles on his forehead that you don't see in this picture. So he looks, like you said, he looks aged. So I think because of that difference, we're going to get them both. And people will buy both because they're going to look, even though they're going to be similar, they're going to be completely different.
Is it possible? Hear me out. I don't know how they would do this. I would be very interested. I think that that's a scenario. I could see them doing what you say there. What about this scenario? Could they do it in 20th anniversary packaging, but this will be the first time they would do this in 20th anniversary packaging. Have 20th anniversary packaging as a deluxe. Now here, not a deluxe, as a DX. Now, this would be the first time that they would ever do it. I don't know how, but it's the first time for everything. Where they're like, okay, we're going to give you the body, with the bodies are supposed to be the same because that's what they emulated. But you have a head sculpt to be able to show the Obi-Wan series, and then have head sculpts to say switch them out, and then have it to be movie accurate from Attack of the Clones, and actually give it to you with that 20th packaging, but actually have it actually as a DX and then have to say in there, hey, but you get the rolling eyes function and you get these extra head sculpts. So if you want to swap them out and say it's from the Obi-Wan series, you can. What do you think about that kind of weird scenario?
That's possible as well, because remember that just because you get a DX doesn't mean, when you say 20th anniversary packaging, we automatically assume that it's going to be the window packaging. You know what I mean? That cardboard looking thing. But a DX you could be given to us. You get the DX box. As soon as you open it, that first insert that has the foam could say 20th anniversary on it and make it even fancier. So that's a possibility as well. You'll never get a DX in that cardboard box that says 20th anniversary or 40th anniversary, just because a DX, does not get that packaging. But they could give us a DX box with the celebration insert inside. Absolutely.
And that would be one scenario there. So I could see it your way, and I could see it this way as well. And I feel like they're going to continue to be innovative. And a lot of things that people, I think, are catching on to is, and I talked about this a lot last year, saying, hey, I feel like they're going to go lower production numbers, but more announcements using the same molds, and they're doing that. And I also said, I really think that what they're going to do manufacturing-wise and business-wise is give you a lot of one character up there as Star Wars starts to surface. They come out of COVID. You're seeing a lot of these Lukes out. You're seeing a lot of these Boba Fetts. I think you're going to see it with Obi-Wan, certainly with Darth Vader. You're starting to see this going to unfold. There's going to be multiples of these figures out. And I think you're going to see some of these lower runs, some exclusives like that Chrome Trooper, chrome plated that already they just made 500 or so of it, already went on wait list while it's still on pre-order. I think you're going to see more of that. And the other thing I was suggesting is that they were going to make, kind of say, hey, a Return of the Jedi figure, but also as seen in The Empire Strikes Back, or also as seen as, this A New Hope figure, but also seen in Rogue One. They could do that with Princess Leia. A New Hope, which is skyrocketing. I mean, that A New Hope figure really is the same Princess Leia we saw at the end of Rogue One. They could certainly do that right now and say, I feel like they're going to, that they're being innovative in that way, and they're going to start doing things, and we're starting to see it like that.
Well, look at what they're doing. They're giving us, 2 heads per figure. That means you're either going to settle with the one and miss out on using the second head and pick whichever you want more, you like best, or you're going to end up buying 2 figures to display both heads. So either way, they win because we're buying more, and we win because we're getting more.
And you guys are all watching the Market Chart Show live with the Dark Jedi, Aries Terrington. Look here, my man Fabs has popped into the show, and every time you get a super chat means that you dropped a bomb, and we're going to drop it right here, baby. There you go there, Darth Chopper. Much appreciated for that support. And he says, thanks, Fabio, for the tip on So Toys vendors. I guess you gave him a tip there, Fabio.
Yeah, he was looking to see where to get a figure, so I told him where I get specifically because all my third-party figures I get from Kit Chen, but he doesn't deal with So Toys, so I get the So Toys specifically from a vendor, so I gave him the website for him to get himself. I feel like that's the cheapest website, so that's why I gave it to him. That's where I order from, at least. So,
well, there you go, Darth Chopper. Thank you for thanking Fabs for the tip, and I'm thanking you for the tip again one more time here, my friend. There you go. There you go. Thank you so much. And 61 in here. Did you smash the like button? Let's get those likes up right now, baby. And again, subscribe to the Market Chart Show. All right, Fabio. I agree with that when it comes to that. And here's the other thing that I was telling people earlier in the show, and I want to bring it back up on the screen, because they did this very, very purposefully. They weren't like, here's how I explained it earlier in the show. Oh, yeah, we feel so bad putting this in the picture. We just don't have any other pictures. And we know we're never going to put out Mace Windu because oh, we just don't make money off Star Wars, and this figure would suck and not sell, and we just want to put it in there with the battle droid because we want to play with their heads, and we're going to wait 10 years, until the, people are not around anymore. We're not going to put this out. Phooey. They put this out because they're going to put it out, just like you've been saying. But here's another thing, and I brought this up before, and I'm bringing this up. They've done this also with the Bespin Leia, which really wasn't that long ago. But this was coming out of the dark times. This was coming out of COVID. And people were like, we're never going to get that C-3PO. The C-3PO they came out with was one from years ago during the dark times. Sure enough, they came out with that battle damaged version now. The Bespin Luke, Fabio, was teased before this Leia. They came out now with the Bespin Luke. And I think just like that, Mace, they teased this in there because they knew 1,000% they were going to put out a Han Solo from The Empire Strikes Back. And I think now is the time. They're going to be coming out with it soon. Exactly when, I don't know. Nobody knows. But I get a feeling it's coming just like that Luke, baby.
Anything, and again, this is what I think. Anything that we haven't gotten in the past that was teased before Star Wars woke up after The Mandalorian is all coming. I think that they could give us anything Star Wars related at this point, and it's going to sell because of the fact that Star Wars came back to life. So anything that was teased, years ago that we're like, oh, that's never coming. It's coming. Now it's coming now.
It was dead. And just like I played earlier in the show, it was dead. But Skeletor is going to lose his grip, baby.
Man, that laugh.
Come on. Oh, my goodness gracious. Crazy in the secondary market. Crazy with all the stuff that's going on. The Bespin Han is coming, folks, like I told you earlier in the show. 100%. So many of those figures. You already seen it with the C-3PO. You already seen it with the Bespin Luke. You're going to see it with the Bespin Han. You're going to spill your coffee. You're going to lose your crap. You're going to go insane. It's absolutely just crazy. What's going on? I mean, everything from this Obi-Wan show. Look, the last one, because then I got to go. I've been on here for over 3 hours, but Fabio, you jumped on. A regular freaking Anakin. We talk about dark side Anakin. There's so many Vaders from the show that are going to come, baby. Look, Darth Vader, battle damage is coming. Darth Vader on the throne. The Darth Vader they showed us at Celebration. Darth Vader that was interrogating Reva from the third sister from the freaking Order 66. Dark side Anakin. They're going to call him Darth Vader this time. That's going to be Darth. That's another Darth. There's going to be so many damn Darth Vaders, Fabio.
Yeah, that's a good point. Remember that what they did with K2SO. Now it's what was it? What do they call them now? The battle droid or something? What's it? What they renamed it something?
KX Enforcer droid.
KX Enforcer. So they could do like you said, instead of doing Anakin, they could do Darth Vader as Anakin and label him Darth Vader because, like you said, once he went to the dark side, he was already Darth Vader without having the suit. So they could give us a Darth. They could label this Darth Vader, and give us another figure. Yep.
And look at this. This is not even dark side Anakin. Look.
Right.
That's regular.
Right.
It's new.
Right.
$680. This was dark side Anakin territory. It ain't no more.
Right.
Not including the 15 in shipping. So this is like $695, Fabio.
Tax.
Yeah, and tax. What the heck?
Yep.
What the heck? I mean, dude.
It's crazy.
And here's the thing. Look. And I can't leave yet because we got to keep going. Because here's the point. This is going this way. Just from yesterday, whatever. $680, 29 biz, like over $700 for this freaking toy. And let's go ahead and go. So you're here for the last segment here, Fabio. We're going to go to sideshow.com. Listen, smash that like button, baby. You're watching The Dark Jedi. Let's smash it right now. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to Fabio, too. Biggest collection of the universe. He's got more toys than Sideshow.
Sideshow buys for me. No, I'm kidding.
Sideshow buys from Fabio. And you have to wonder, who's bigger? Sideshow or Fabio from Fab's Figures? Let's fill you up at table 2.
This drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Another release. Look, man. Look at this right here. Look at this. Cad Bane is number 1 with everything sorted out. Putting Marvel in here. Cad Bane is the number 1 selling figure. Fabio, you and I both said this was for sure going to be number 1. Look.
Yep.
And Thor's been out for a little bit. And even Boba Fett from Book of Boba Fett is selling a little higher than Thor. Isn't this crazy? And that was the theme of the banter on this show. Number 1, which is Cad Bane. And it's just begun.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. So
and the only reason why you have Doctor Strange up there is because of what that Doctor Strange figure is. If it was something as basic, and I don't mean basic in a bad way, I mean basic as in, what it is. If the figure was as basic as the Thor figure is, it wouldn't be number 2. But because of the fact that it's a zombie, the fact that it's, it's got the multiple hands, it's something that Hot Toys never made before. So, of course, it's going to be a big hit. That's the reason why Thor hasn't gone even up to 3 yet. Because even though it's a great figure, I ordered 2 of those already. I'm so excited for that figure. I think it looks beautiful. The colors, everything about it. It's not, number 1, it's not that zombie, Doctor Strange. And number 2, it's not Star Wars. Is it going to get up higher? I think so. I think after the movie comes out, I think it'll go up. I think the reason why it's there now is because the movie's not out. People haven't seen it. People haven't developed an attachment to the figure yet. But once the movie comes out and people go see it, I think that Thor is going to go up too.
No, and I totally agree. And the interesting thing here is a figure that was a bottom feeder, a figure that was close to being down, unlike the other Clone Wars figures, near the freaking it was just down. Anakin in stock, number 5 when you sort out Marvel and Star Wars. And you see, so you see that all the Anakins are selling here, Fabio, meaning that you just saw regular Anakin Revenge of the Sith selling for freaking over $700 yesterday. And you see in the Anakin here, which was never this high, forget about when you put in Marvel, all the way up over here. And Anakin Darkseid, forget it. I mean, it's crazy right now about this Anakin. So really, is there any chance in hell that Hot Toys doesn't look at this? Because they look at all this. They're like, okay, this Anakin selling, obviously. You got the freaking Anakin regular selling, Darkseid Anakin, forget. There's not a chance in hell that they're not going to come out with a Darth Vader like this Anakin. And for them to come up, I mean, that figure will shoot up to number 1 on here. There's just not a chance it won't.
Yeah. Plus, remember, this is, Clone Wars Anakin. It's not the movie Anakin. So it's a completely different Anakin. And they'll give you, an Anakin from the movie as, like I said, branded Darth Vader. Absolutely.
And how many Boba Fetts we already have? And look, this Boba Fett soaring on here. It's a little bit crazy. It was starting off low. Now it's starting to come up, which is crazy. Because I didn't think that it would even get up this high. I don't think they were thinking it would get up this high. I think they knew this was going to be, you got the one with the throne, you got the 2-pack, you got this Boba Fett. They're just going to keep giving you Boba Fetts. I said they were going to come out with a Boba Fett from the series. Here you go.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
No, I was gonna say they know that Boba Fett's gonna be a hot sell anyway. They could give you, like we've talked about plenty of times, they could give you the same Boba Fett with different colors and people are gonna buy because it's Boba Fett. He's gonna look cool no matter what you give us. What way he comes in, what he looks like. It's Boba Fett. He's a figure that it's sellable because of the fact that he's got the armor, he's got the weapons, he's got the accessories, he's got the helmet. This one specifically doesn't have a head sculpt, but they usually do. So that's what makes him cool, and that's what makes him a sell no matter what. And they won't stop giving us Bobas because they're gonna always sell.
You know what else is making them all sell? With 808 Michigan Jedi saying, hell, watching these streams are far superior than the national and local news stations. Oh, come on, baby. You rather watch Hardball or the Dark Jedi? Let's fill him up. This is another guy that also is helping these figures sell as we fill up the Michigan Jedi. Dun, 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 dun. And coming up here on the comments, freaking Vader 45 says one more refill at table 66. Good. I still think this sub-bitch destroys. I mean, come on, Fabio. I mean, you got to think about it. You watch it, you watch Pennywise, and he comes face to face with this guy saying this. Good. Come on, who wins? Who wins, Fabio? For real.
Pennywise gets roasted, okay? Yep.
Oh, my God. It is just so funny. Oh, someone's still at table 44. Let's fill it up. I didn't play this one yet today.
Oh, really? You're cold?
Han Solo. Now we got 60 in here. All right, so hit the like button for a lot of you newbies. Newbies coming in. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Hit the like right now.
You need 9 more for 100. 9 more likes, guys.
9 more likes. Come on, let's go. 9 more likes, and we may get a call from the Hot Toys Wizard or the Dark Jedi, because you still haven't. Listen, you guys haven't told me yet in this stream. Who am I? Am I the Dark Jedi tonight? Am I the Hot Toys Wizard? Do you even know? Certainly, if I'm the Hot Toys Wizard, you could clearly see that I'm not disguised as Julia Roberts tonight.
Julia Roberts.
But this is very, very telling over here, baby. This is a little bit crazy watching Cad Bane get up to number 1.
But we knew that. We knew that was going to happen. There was no way that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, but I didn't think the Clone Wars freaking Anakin, dude, to be honest with you, would go this high. That's crazy. All the Anakins right now are crazy. I don't think they made a whole lot of this Clone Wars Anakin.
Well,
I'm just being...
They're hot right now, not only because of the show, Obi-Wan, but because of the fact that, it's the first Clone Wars Anakin. You know what I mean? And the entire Clone Wars line is on fire right now. So that's why.
How about this freaking... I didn't think the Anakin with the staff would get this high.
Of course.
Holy crap, dude. That's high when you mix in Marvel.
You're going to see all the figures with vehicles. They're going to get up there because, it's new figures that we're getting with vehicles that we never got before. So we're good. They're going to go up there. Absolutely.
Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Anakin Skywalker with Stap. I think this will be, here's the thing when you talk about Anakin. I don't think they made very many of these, Fabio, honestly. And I think when you're seeing it in the secondary market, these are selling really high. I just showed you the other one. When these sell out, whenever they do, okay? Whenever they do. Where do these go in the secondary market compared to the regular Anakin, which right now you're seeing is selling between $600-700. Dark Side Anakin now selling, $800 to $1,100. Where does this go? Does this go up by them? Is this like $300-400 cheaper? Where does this go?
After it sells out?
After these sell out. Where does this go in the secondary market?
Are you kidding me? Through the roof. Number one, the vehicle. So that alone increases the price. If you get the one without the staff, that's still going up because it's still, again, Anakin. Anakin is not somebody that they constantly make. It's not a trooper. So you're not going to get Anakins left and right. So just the fact that it's an Anakin, that's a big deal. Anakin from Clone Wars, double big deal. Anakin from Clone Wars with the staff, triple big deal. So it's going to be, super, super high at one point.
Yeah, it's going to be super, super high. 808 Michigan Jedi says in here, let's get to 100 likes. Is it possible we will hear from the Hot Toys Wizard? Listen, you better go ahead and hit those likes quick because, baby, Dark Jedi's been on here for 3 hours and 20 minutes. That's almost a record. Come on. Come on, let's go. I think they call you the Wizard tonight is what freaking Vader 45 says. Maybe this is what they call you tonight there, Vader 45. And not me.
They call him the Wizard.
The Wizard.
Yeah, I think it's so crazy right now. Cad Bane gets up to number 1. And here's the thing. They're seeing this, Fabio. They're seeing this kind of stuff. And they're like, you know what? We don't have to come out with Cad Bane right when the Book of Boba Fett ends. And it still gets to number 1. So really, they don't have to necessarily be in a rush like, oh my God, the show, Star Wars loses interest. No one cares about Cad Bane. Oh my God. Really what I'm trying to say is it really is something there. They really don't have to when it comes to Star Wars. Look, they could wait 40 years like they did with the DX-25 with the freaking Bespin Luke. That Bespin Luke was number 1 for 5 weeks, Fabio, while Doctor Strange just came out and Moon Knight, and it was the number 1 freaking show. How do you explain that? They literally could say, you know what? Now, they're not going to. They're going to give you the Obi-Wan series figures now, a lot of them. But they honestly, Fabio, they don't have to put those out for 2 months. It's not going to lose any interest. It'll go right to number 1, whatever one the frick they put out.
Exactly. Again, and the thing is, anything Star Wars is not competing with each other. You know what I mean? Anything that they come out from whatever Star Wars line, it's not you could get, like you said, you could get an Anakin Darth Vader. You have this Anakin. You think they're going to affect each other? Absolutely not. 2 completely different figures, 2 completely different lines, same name, same person, but they're not competing with each other. So we could get whatever they want to give us.
They absolutely can. And Lane Kramer says, let's hit the like to get to 100 likes. Spotchka to the Fabs Figman. Well, let me ask you this, Lane, with the $2 drop. Let me know when we get to 100 likes. Let's go ahead and smash it.
3 left. 3 to go.
Right now, 97. 97 means we got to fill up table 97. I'll let you know who that character is. But who has more figures, Fabio? Sideshow? Lane. Fabio or Sideshow? Fabio, Land, or Sideshow? Who has more figures? Do you really know the answer to that question? Look, now we got 64 in here. We keep going up. My goodness gracious.
Actually, it's funny you say that. Look behind me. I'm running out of figures.
You're running out of figures. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me blow you up here, my man, at the solo layout. Oh, what's up with that case? Well, dude, you got like mazes. What's up with that case?
I actually did some rearranging today. So as you could see, it's not – I took all the bases out and I started using all the oval bases. So – and then I used some of the risers too. So, yeah, I'm saving up a lot of room. So I was able to empty out that whole shelf. So now what I'm going to do there is probably put the entire Spider-Man line in there.
Dude, so like when you look behind you, you could go through like a maze in here, right? It's like you go through that corridor, go to another corridor. It's amazing. You need to sell tickets, dude.
Imagine.
Listen, you guys could go to Fabio's Fab's Figures, like seriously, dude, like everybody, and watch the collection tour. It'll take you, and he keeps like going and going and going like through like a maze runner. And you could watch this for like 15, 20 freaking minutes. And like, you're like, holy shit. Like I was at friends' houses and they're just starting to get into Hot Toys and they're like watching it on my phone, like his videos. You guys definitely need to subscribe to him. Let's get him up to 1,000 subscribers, man. It's Fabio, Fab's Figures. Come on. And you definitely got to be subscribed to 6 Scale Cantina. Let's go, baby.
2 likes to go.
2 likes to go. Lane Kramer hit the. Oh, so Lane gets one of these because he sent the super chat. So Lane gets the drop. Since he dropped the $2 Bob, I'll drop this. Are we going to get something tonight, Fabio? Are we going to get something tonight as we're waiting for the 2 likes?
Wednesday. Maybe there's a possibility. Actually, yes. I hope so.
Very, very interesting indeed, for sure. Pulling this back up onto the screen as I'm getting ready to close this out.
1 like left.
1 like left. We're at 99. That means you get to hear me sing 99 love balloons. Oh yeah, table. What was it? Table 97 we have to fill up. So here is at table 97.
General Kenobi. You are a bold one.
Table 99. Actually, this guy's sitting there, or both of these guys.
Who the f*** is that guy? Who the f*** is that?
So bad. You did it. 101.
101. Oh my God. Okay, well, at table Oblivion, moving from the Dark Lord table are these guys.
Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
We passed then.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
And as promised, it looks like I'm getting a phone call from the Hot Toys Wizard.
Yes.
Wow. For some reason, why can't I pick this up? All right, here we go. I'm going to pick it up here right now. Coming up on here. Wizard, this is like the 3rd or 4th time that you called. Well, wait, you're saying you're the dark.
I'm still not sure about
that. Really? you sound like Siri on the call. Well, now I got you muted a little bit. Talk to me more, Siri. Sorry, you are the Dark Jedi, Aries Terrington. Well, no, wait, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm the Hot Toys Wizard? No, sorry, you don't understand that. Please repeat it. I don't. Well, listen, look, you got to tell us, that whoever you are, we don't know who I am. You have to tell us the news. Really. Because we got to 100 likes. 101, this is a special one. Because it's 101. They went over and beyond here. The 6 Scale Cantina supporters. Really? Are you sure? Are you positive that this is coming? Are you really? And it's going to be officially announced before the end of this year. So should I go ahead and play it? Here it is, baby, as I fill up table 44. Thanks, Siri.
Right, I'll see you shortly. There's a meteorite that hit the ground near here. I want to check it out. It won't take long.
There you have it. The Hoth Luke using that head sculpt of the Mando. Using that head sculpt of the DX25. Coming soon, everybody, to a pre-order near you. Come on. Michigan Jedi is rolling over laughing. Oh my God. Sam Short saying, here's hoping that Bo-Katan or Echo gets released this week. It might be. It might be. Thank you so much. Listen, Fabio, it was great you jumping in. I know that we missed our show on Monday night, but I have an announcement to make. You and I both chatted today. Monday is 4th of July. Is it possible, though, that we will, just like we do on Mondays regularly, although we missed the last couple, that you and I will be the market show with Aries and Fabio this coming 4th of July? I think we're going to do it a little bit earlier, like 6:30 or so. Yep. We say
yes.
Yes. So you're going to catch us, Aries and Fabio. We're going to be on this Monday, but I'm also going to be on. I may be on tomorrow. And I may be on. I'm certainly going to be on Saturday. I think we're going to be on Friday or Saturday. Fabio's going to be on the panel. I'm going to have a paddle show. Fabio will be there. A few of us will be on there. Look for that. Am I going to be live with like Live and Raw or something tomorrow or something? And look, we may be going on live Friday. I don't know. We may be on Friday with something. So just stay tuned. Subscribe to 6 Scale Cantina. You're going to see a lot of us over the next few days. You're going to see me with Live and Raw. You're going to see a panel. You're without a doubt going to see Aries and Fabio on 4th of July. That's going to be a special, just him and I for sure. Aries and Fabio market chart show. And Fabio, we've got to do for the insiders. You guys, we're going to do the unboxing. He's ready to Anakin Clone Wars. He's holding off, waiting for me.
Yep.
Clone Wars Anakin with the snap.
Yep.
That we were just sharing here. At Fabio, I think the figure that I said I'm going to do for the insiders of Crazy Unboxings is you're doing this. I'm doing Cheer It Imwe Deluxe.
Ooh.
So it's going to be a dual one. So if you guys want to become a Cantina insider, just click on that little join button right now. See everything that it comes with on the channel. And if you think you can benefit from it, getting my heightened thoughts, my heightened analysis, my crazy unboxings, all the crazy stuff I do, you may want to consider joining. If you want further preview, you could freaking go right here to 6 Scale Cantina. You see right here, Storm Talk is Real FOMO. That is extra heightened analysis on my Storm Talk show that I came out with. I'm coming out with part 2 on that. If you want to see my Boba Fett 2-pack unboxing, you could check that out as well. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little sneak peek. It's just 20 seconds, Fabio. Let me play it on the Boba Fett 2-pack if you become an insider. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, I display all my boxes. Wait till you see my collection tour. Is it possible that you will spill your coffee? And I say yes. Cantina Insider, you can get it right here. You can also get these great mugs, 6 Scale Cantina mugs. Just click on it. It kicks it as Zazzle. They always got good deals. I got 11 ounce. So many people have bought them. I got 15 ounce. I'm going to be coming out with an additional mug too. It's going to be great. Putting this up over here as we sign off. Sam Shore says, can't wait, Aries. The unboxing of Duel of the Fates. Yeah. We should play that during the unboxing. It would probably, what are they going to? Can't give me a copyright strike with back. It's an insider, right?
You have a super chat from Lane.
Another super chat from Lane. I think, let's see, where's that super chat from Lane there? Hey, Fabs, how you, there you go, Lane with the $2 drop. Says, hey, Fabs, have you feeling Mysterio Iron Man fig?
That figure, I can't wait to get that figure. I saw the pictures when they released. It looks amazing. Yeah, it's not die-cast, and it's a very expensive figure. But it looks incredible in my opinion. I can't wait to get my hands on that thing.
Yeah, Lane. And Lane, listen, you dropped the $2 bomb. You dropped the bomb on it. You dropped the bomb on me. So I got to drop the bomb on you, baby. Maybe we'll get a bomb drop tonight with Hot Toys. Wow. Thank you so much, Lane, for that super chat. And Kevin Collectibles, what's up, Kevin? Says, the mug with my collection of Star Wars mugs. And I say, you're awesome, baby. Thank you so much for that support.
I was just going to say, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is really, really awesome. I think I'll pull out the mug in the next show. All right, that's it for me. This is the record. 3 hours and 33 minutes. I have beat the record. I deserve a drop just for that, baby, for freaking doing that. Come on. All right, listen, that's it for me. I'm exhausted here, but this was so much fun. And I don't always buy coffee out. But when I do, I buy it from 6 Scale Cantina. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Matter.